Hello,
Chat.
chat.
Hello, chat.
How are you all, chat? Are you well?
Hello, if you are rested, are you comfortable? Do you have water? Make sure you're drinking lots of water. We need ultimate
All
two bits.
right. Cool, cool,
Oh, okay,
cool.
cool.
We're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's do introductions. Comet Canary, would you like to introduce your real human name? Your real human self? Some cool human self things that you are doing now and or might be doing soon, and then kind of get into your character for us.
Hi, I'm Evelyn, the Comic Canary. I'm just a professional nerd at this point. I do DMing, tabletop RPG. I do a lot of panels at different conventions. I work with animals in real life. I love math and science because I'm weird like that. I enjoy all things nerdy. I consider myself a well-rounded nerd. And for this one, I am Bambushka. Well, please call me Baba Zina. I'm just a little old Russian grandmother who I somehow got super strength. I don't know what happened, but I found these low-level superheroes and they need more rest. They need to get more sleep. They need to drink more water. So that's what I do. I make sure that they don't overexert themselves.
All right. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Inver, would you like to go next? Same questions?
Same question, different answer. You bet, Luke.
Yeah.
Brave. Why wouldn't I? You may call me personally Inver or Inverlyst or whatever my real name is, if you can find it. I am an attorney, as I guess now a more consistent streamer, TTRPG designer. Do a lot of work with goblins and growlers local to the Richmond, Virginia area, where we write and design TTRPGs all the time. I have never played Fate before, though. So I'm super pleased to be here and learning a whole new system because it seems really fun and great. Okay, so but
Yeah.
I am bringing to the table Madame Mira. I've styled her as a curiosities store owner who also works with the investigation agency. Sure, why not? I am imagining her with long dark blue hair and in like a dark teal three-piece suit with this kind of like skeletal embroidery happening on the inner panel. Don't look too closely at it, right? Those runes aren't really made for the human eye. If you do, we might discuss it via RP. But yeah, super happy to be here, guys. Thanks.
Heck yeah. Arclight, would you like to go next?
Absolutely. Hello, everyone. I'm Ark or Arc Light Court, your grid master, lighthouse keeper, lore writer, beacon onto all beacons. I'm a Nostalgia Core TTRPG game designer and writer. And tonight, with a gnarled cigar in his mouth and a lack of life behind his eyes, I bring to you Cestus, a man who's just really good at hitting things. That's it.
Cestus is the bestest.
Heck yeah. All right. Last but not least of our players, Paige, would you like to introduce yourself and your character?
Sure thing. Hey everyone, I'm Paige with pronouns she, her. I am a trans lesbian content creator and streamer and the lead storyteller over at The Story Continued here on Twitch. Tonight I am playing Cindy, aka Clinch. Also pronouns she, her. She is an heir to villains that are now locked up, but she has their money and gadgets. So we'll see what we get up to.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, with that all said, I, myself, the GM, am Brave, also known as Luke. You can find me on Discord and Instagram and Blue Sky. Is Blue Sky still a thing? I guess it's still a thing.
Blue Sky is
As
definitely the thing now.
the thing now. Wow.
You should join Blue Sky. Those of you
Yeah,
in chat,
you
join it.
should. You can find me at Brave B. That's B33 at most of those places, maybe not Instagram. Anyway, point is, I'm GM with over a pro GM with over 10 years of experience. For about 3 years, though, I paid my rent with GMing. I played about 30 games a week. I lived off spite, pain, and Red Bull. I don't do that anymore. Now I run games for free and fun and charity streams. During my entire time as a pro GM, I ran a lot of Fate, and I can say, without a shadow of a doubt, it is the superior system. It is better than all the rest. Top tier, honestly. Um, and as for what I am up to, what I'm doing, I also do a lot of stuff with Goblins and Growlers, local to the Richmond area. Come to our games, our live games at Stone. Come play. We have fresh content every month. What's more, I'm about to be on season 2 of Quid Pro Roll. So if you didn't know about our podcast, or you did know about our podcast and were a little intimidated about the massive episode mark, now will be a great time come about December, January to hop onto the new season. It is guaranteed to be an amazing time. All that said, welcome to A Bar in the City. Originally written as a radio play back in 2012. It has been slowly changed over the years, adapted after that radio play to fit the Pathfinder First Edition Splat, which is like the psychic one. Later on, it was adapted for Shadowrun, and eventually I was like, no, I'm going to take it back to its original roots, original sort of flavors with all the mutations it's gained along the way, and put it into Fate. So, to begin, we find ourselves in a detective agency. Now, players, you know this agency. You've spent a lot of time here. Some of you have done work for them. Some of you have come by and just hung out. All of you know the head honcho, Clue Master. Not a name he picked for himself, but it's the one that's stuck in the newspapers. He has called all of you here. But when you arrived, there was naught but a note left on his elaborate, lovely cherry wood desk saying, "I've gone to Bali with the Chronicle Cat. Please watch the shop for me. Hugs and kisses, the Clue Master." That was this morning. And assuming you all stayed that entire time, it's been a very boring day. There is within this detective agency, it's a very small space. It may be 100 square feet tops. Like, it is a tiny little office. There are just enough chairs to sit all of you. In one corner, there is a beaten, battered, old grandfather clock. It looks like someone has stuck several like throwing stars into it. In the center of the room, there's the Clue Master's desk, aforementioned desk, behind which he has a huge, very beaten up leather chair that he bought from a local antiquarian and has not been treating well since. But morning passes to lunchtime. In that time, I would assume at least one of you would have found the like pizza money that he left in the desk. You know, had lunch, but still nothing coming across the desk.
This letter,
And
it said hugs and kisses, and we know it was written this morning. Like, the big boss man was here last week, right?
yeah, do you want to roll
I'd love to investigate the
investigation?
freshness of the letter. Like,
All
I want
right.
to know how freshly it was written.
All right, gamers. So here's how fate works.
Tell me how
You
to game.
have you have four For D6, you can get actual fate die. The key difference is they have pluses, minuses, and like blank spots. Or you can use regular old D6. Doesn't matter. On a 1 or 2, that's a negative. On a 3 or 4, that's a blank space. On a 5 or 6, that's a positive. Now, Madam Myra here has the investigation skill, I believe, at fair?
My investigate is average.
Average. All right. So you get a +1.
Get a
You are
+1 to my
trained
roll.
in it.
So am I
So
rolling all 4 at the same
you are
time?
rolling all 4 at the same time.
All right. I got 2 2s, 1 6, and 1 3.
Okay. All right. So what that equates to is you have 2 negatives, 1
Okay.
positive, and 1
Okay.
blank. So that positive and one of the negatives cancel each other out. So now,
I've got 1 negative in the blank, and then I have a
yeah.
+1 because my investigate is average, right?
So that
does
is
the
a 0.
negative? I rolled a 0.
You rolled a
GM.
0.
Yeah.
And that's how you roll in fate. With that 0, you stare at this letter and glean no further information.
You know what? That's fine. Here's how I'm going to interpret it. This letter may or may not have been written today. I don't know. But what I do know is that leather chair is in disrepair. So I'm going to spend all of my morning and afternoon getting out the leather lotion that I have conveniently on my person. Don't ask any questions.
Okay.
And my other leather repair tools just to stall and buy some time. I
Well,
intend to take this chair with me if this letter does indeed happen to be older than a week.
so
Just calling dibs.
here is something about how fate works, something that I'm going to offer you. I've been playing a lot of like D&D mixed with fate lately, so actual failure can happen. But you can choose to succeed with consequence.
What does
If
that mean,
you
GM?
if you lick the ink, if you really get your tongue up in there, I will let you determine how old that ink is. But you will have the mild consequence black tongue if you do so.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Just because my tongue senses are tingling, we'll lick the ink and see if it is indeed fresh. Maybe the bloom or something will help me determine whether or not it was penned recently.
All right. Can we get some Foley on that? Anybody? Just like a yeah.
You did it. Wow,
Hey.
good job, GM.
Thank you, Ark. Thank you.
Can my character walk in mid lick? Like I want to catch him in the app.
Yeah,
What?
Bubba Zina's gonna come and see and be like, "What are you doing? This is unhealthy.
It's a
Why?"
scientific method. Okay, I have a theory, a
You know-
hypothesis, if you
you
would, and I'm
know I-
testing it.
Carry a
No, drink
forensics
some-
kit
wash
with
your
me,
mouth.
right?
Listen, if you all have better tools to solve this particular puzzle, please go for it. I have my leather lotion.
No, go ahead. You already licked it. What did you find out?
What did I find out, GM?
It was indeed written this morning.
You know what? This was written this morning. Okay, I
I
got
mean,
to the
good
bottom
for
of it.
him.
Yeah, I assume
Good
so
for
when
him.
I
He
read it
needs
earlier.
vacation. He needs vacation. I'm proud of him. He needs rest. You all need more rest. Drink, Mira. You need some water. Wash out your mouth, please.
Okay, all right. You know what? You all are taking a very heavy stance on this, but let me ask you this question. Do we know it was written by the clue master himself, themself, herself?
Does it matter?
What
Nothing's
if
happened
they
today.
were taken, kidnapped, and
Why are
this
you
is just a ruse?
Why are you jumping to that? He's been gone for like 8 hours.
All right. Maybe I try as well. Can I?
Lick it, please.
Can
I
roll-
need a second
so-
opinion via text.
Bambushka, would you like to roll lore
What can I
or
roll?
empathy?
I have nothing with lore, but I have good empathy. So can I roll empathy?
Roll empathy.
Especially because I think he needs break. He needs vacation. Okay. I got 2 4s, a 6, and a 1.
Okay.
And I have a +3.
So your roll cancels out, but
Okay.
you get a +3. This
Okay.
is entirely within character for the Clue Master. They are a very, very mercurial entity and regularly have new boyfriends and girlfriends that they leave to far off lands with. It seems to usually happen after they have, in their words, saved the city. But often saved the city is more like, yes, I got that cat out of a tree. It was great.
Gotcha. So they cash in on all that. Good for them.
Yeah.
As
It's
long as
huge
he's
for
being
them.
safe.
Nothing's
As
come in
long as
today. I
it's safe
could,
and consensual.
if we're just bored sitting around, I could always call the station or something, see if there's anything we can do. Instead of just sitting around here.
Heck yeah.
I'm busy engraving my initials into the chair in a hidden place.
I did take points in contact, so I could use that and make a call.
Mm,
So, if you're okay with that, I will roll that and see.
absolutely.
I got 2 pluses, and I have a +3, so that's a 5. I just
Okay.
called, like, the police sergeant while they're still looking at the note.
The with a ring, phone is picked up. Hello?
Hey,
Who is
Sarge,
this?
it's Clinch.
Ah, hey Clinch.
How's it
What's
going?
up?
Not too bad. Clue Master left town again this morning. We're just seeing if you had anything come across your desk for you need help on. It's been a slow day over here.
It's been a really slow day over here too. Honestly, kind of taking us off guard. I've had to send a couple of the boys in blue home.
Weird. Okay. Well, if anything happens, you know how to reach me.
Sure thing,
I'll
Clinch.
let the others know.
Phone
Huh.
is put down.
It's slow everywhere today. Weird.
Would you say it's too quiet?
A little bit, actually, yeah.
When my sons were little, when it was quiet, they were up to no good. This does seem suspicious.
Where is Cestus? Did he die or something? Has anyone checked on him
Kick the
today?
bucket.
Cestus is there's a chair leaned next to a window that's propped open.
Yes.
There's a cigar that has slowly burnt all the way to the edge of his lips, and the plaster half mask that he wears that covers the top of his head is just resting forward, and he's just leaned back. Just
Well, he's
He's working
snoring,
overtime.
so not dead. Good to know. How long has he been there?
I only can tell time by licking things, and I have a boundary with licking people.
Okay, I just throw one of my grappling hooks and pull the chair leg.
All right. Roll uncontested shoot, I guess.
Game Master, I would like to
2.
invoke my aspect of always prepared.
You may
Hell yeah.
defend. Roll shoot or roll yes. So one of the things that I like to do is if you are defending, pick a stat and justify it to me.
Just purely notice.
Oh,
He
okay.
this is not the first time Clinch has done something like this to
I don't know
Cestus
what
when he's
you
taking a
mean.
nap in the corner of the room. He's fully aware of this.
I am fully imagining like the anime like eye thing, pling, you know, like the cross like
Yes.
awakens. All right, Clinch, what did you roll?
I rolled a 2 overall.
Okay.
I got 3 positives on my roll with a +2 in notice for 5 altogether.
Whoa. Okay.
Damn.
So, something I like to do is if you win contest in a contest, I think it's much cooler if y'all describe what happens. You got a +5, so like that's really good. So, Cestus, what happens?
Cestus just, as the grappling hook is coming in, he takes 1 foot off of the windowsill and plants it on the ground so that the grappling hook wraps around that leg, and he just bears Clinch's strength from pulling him down or pulling him away.
So you are awake. Good.
I mean, well, are we doing anything?
I think we're trying to figure out why we're not doing anything.
Why?
The
There's a
city's
sudden rap
never quiet.
on the door.
Don't say the Q word. You'll know
With
better.
a click, the old PI door with the frosted glass slides open. A broad steps in, maybe mid-40s, long curly black hair streaked with gray. She's got really tall high heels and is accompanied by very flowy, almost costumey garments. Almost comically Romani in design. She even has a little crystal ball tucked away at her side. Hello? Is this the detective agency?
Yeah, that's
I'm getting
us.
GM, I'm getting some vibes. I'd love to check and see the legitimacy of her tools of art.
All right, roll lore.
Lore. Okay, great. I got a +3 to that one. And we're saying anything under a 3 is a -1, and anything above it is a +1. Was that right?
1 to 2 is a minus.
Or minus
3
to
to
4
4 is
blank.
blank. 5 to 6 is a
5 to
plus.
6 plus. Okay, got it. Oh man. Okay. I got 3 -1, so that cancels out my 3, but I got 1 6, which brings it up to a 1. So total 1.
With a 1, she's clearly put some money into her gear. That much you can tell right off the bat. You'd have to get like a closer
Okay.
vibe. Now, here's something cool. This is right in your wheelhouse. Do you have an aspect that you could use that might give you a +2?
I have an eye for the finer things that might help.
Ooh, okay. So that you can freely invoke that. And now
Okay,
that
cool.
brings you up to a 3. With a 3, these are very good forgeries, but they're forgeries. She's
Very
not
beautiful,
legit.
not functional. Okay,
No.
wonderful. That's all I need to know. I don't share with the class. I keep that information just inside for now.
DM. I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Since I'm also kind of new to the Fate system, is there such thing as a help action in Fate? I just out of curiosity for the future.
So here's something extremely important that you're going to want to know for later down the line. Fate, you have 4 actions. The one that you're asking about is create an advantage. When you create an advantage, you're doing something that is like the help action, but it's a little bit more in depth than like D&D where it's like, yeah, no, I'm keeping like an ear open with a perception check or things like that. Like you have to really it takes your turn to do this thing. But
Okay.
what I like to do with it is make it a little bit more OP, and let you kind of like really stack the buffs. So you still roll to see if you succeed. So let's say you want to help like eyeball what's going on with this lady. So you roll investigate. And if you get a +3, I will allow for a positive shift that you can pass off to Madame Mira to use. So Madame Mira now gets a buff to their next roll. Instead of just advantage, you can actually add whole numbers, whole positives to it.
Ooh.
Good to
Um,
know.
which the reason that you want to do that, and the reason you want to know that is in combat, if you don't do that for your buddies, you will die. So do that.
Death is inevitable, but
Yeah.
preferably at the end of the stream.
Yes.
Or from
All right.
old age, which 2 of our players are very close to. So that is also a potential later off stream.
Clinch, don't make that a reality.
Don't speak that into being. Yeah, yeah. All right.
I mean,
so-
yeah, but do you need somebody punched in the mouth, or are you looking for somebody to find your cat?
All business.
So you need a nice meal.
We don't provide meals, Bushra. We told you this. What can we do for
Well,
you?
I have meal right here. She pulls out like a half a loaf of bread from her purse, like right away, and just offers it to her.
All right. So, I know I did like a weird Kiwi accent for a second there, but how about Ark? Give me an accent. What's this lady sound like?
Southern Creole.
Hot
Good
damn. All
luck.
right. I don't know. I don't know if I can do proper Creole, but I can get dang close. I can get at least Mississippi. At least the mud state. Well, howdy. Yeah, I was really hoping that the Clue Master could help me with something a little urgent. Is he in?
He is out, actually, but all of us work here and we can help you out.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. And do you take money? I feel like for what I have to ask, I need to provide monetary
We
compensation.
do take money, yes. What are you asking us to do? And then we can talk
Right.
about the bill after the fact.
So I am the illustrious Madame Marlowe. You may have seen
Uh-huh.
my sign across the street from this lovely establishment that we are all in right now. I am at the 3rd floor of the apartments across the street, and wouldn't you know it, this morning, while I was coming out of the shower, I done look outside my window, and what do I see? But your neighbor over in 32B eyeballing me and painting my picture in the nude. So, what I would like y'all to do is to take a sum of money, go get into his apartment, and stop him. And perhaps also destroy the painting. I do not need this for my business.
Yeah, all right. Cestus just stands up and starts walking out the door.
And
Fastest way.
can I,
Fastest way.
yeah, can I do a roll? I don't know what, again, I'm not sure which one it would be. Can I do a roll just to see if, because Baba Zina's been around for a long
Yeah.
time. Can I do some sort of roll to see if this guy's already known to us or if he's like new or
Yeah.
something?
You can absolutely
would-
do lore or contacts.
Can I do contacts? Because Baba Zina probably knows everyone, right? Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take Cessus over the side while you roll and just say, hey, listen, we gotta get the deposit first. You can't just accept it. We have to get the 50% down and
Well,
then we do the job. What happens? What happens? Did we clarify whether or not she wants this person dead? Did we do that step yet?
We
I
are
I was gonna
heroes,
say,
guys.
break
We
it
don't
in.
kill people. I just want to clarify that.
I got 2 positives and I have a +1 to contact.
All right,
Does
so that's
Baba Zina know who
we
this
got
is?
3 total.
Yes.
All right. Yes, this person over in 32B, his name is Noel Pietro. He is a well-known artist. He's a very young man. He recently graduated from the what's it called? The conservatories nearby. He already is gaining a space within the community as like the local artist guy. And with that, people have kind of had a lot of time to interact with him and know that he's not a bad guy, but he's definitely a weirdo. He is a space cadet.
Okay, listen, young lady, we know him. You are very beautiful, but he may not be painting your picture. Though you are definitely worth the painting of a picture. You are gorgeous. I hope you're having a great time. But we can go talk to him, sis. We talk first,
I was
right?
just gonna knock.
Sure you were.
I just want the painting destroyed. I do not need my reputation soured.
You know,
And
Especially,
Bombazina just
especially with
Bombazina
Cluemaster
just
being in the
follows.
building.
So if it's not you,
Oh no,
don't
not
destroy
another
it.
one.
If it is you, do destroy it. What if it's not of a woman and it's like an abstract giraffe?
we'll go talk
Do
to
I
him.
do I look
We'll
like
go
a
talk.
giraffe to you?
Yeah, I do another, I guess, context roll to see if she's one of Cluemaster's conquests.
Hookups.
You can do an empathy roll.
Empathy? Okay. It's just like, oh no, not another one.
Empathy roll. How horny is this lady for Cluemaster?
Okay, so my roll's canceled out, but I do have a +3. So I got a 0 and I have a +3 to empathy.
Okay, so with a +3 to empathy, this woman has a fire, is carrying a torch. This torch has not been accepted, though. Quote unquote.
Look, Cluemaster, love him. He has he is trash. You can do so much better, sweetheart. You really can. We love him, but he's
Well,
no good.
I appreciate that, but there is still a nudie painting of me being made.
Or an abstract giraffe?
We don't know.
I would
We'll
argue
go-
that's worse. I don't need
All
my
right,
soul benudened to the world. My truest essence.
Well, can you pay the 50% so I can go knock on his door?
She immediately drops bills in your hand.
Turns and hands it
Yes,
to
go
Madame
get this
Mira.
giraffe.
I count slowly. I don't know what the amount we agreed upon, but I'm assuming it's double. And I will then just assure that the bills aren't counterfeit and put it in a safe place. Well, maybe in her pocket.
Okay. You have the bills. All four of you, with Madame Marlowe in tow, head out into the hall and walk the 2 doors down to 32B. The door is shut. The way the halls work, this is the one that's at the far end, facing the street. There is a lovely tall window at the end of the hall, facing out into the midday Chicago sunlight. Birds are chirping. There's very few clouds. It's a lovely summer day. What do you want to do?
We're outside of
No.
the place, right?
Yep.
Noel! And I'm going to kick the door down.
Roll
Yes, we
physique.
talked about.
Can I resist this? Or it gets the door down? Can I stop him?
Do you wanna roll like fight to like grab his
Yeah,
collar
I'll
and
do
pull him
fight
back?
and like grapple him.
Yeah. Okay. Clarification note. GM, this is a residence or a business?
This is a
Residence.
residence. This is his apartment.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I will assist Clinch in this.
Yeah,
impulse.
that's a
All right.
+5 to hook you under into like a clinch and pull you back.
Madam Mira, also roll fight. Cestus,
I'm not good at
roll
that.
fight or whatever you think would be funniest to defend.
If it's unranked, then I just have a 0 on it, right?
Yeah.
If it's fight, then I am at +5 on the roll.
So
Okay.
you bet.
Yep.
All right, and then goose egg. Clinch and Cestus, you are evenly matched. Typically, that means that the defender wins out, I believe. But, do either of you have any aspects that would help in this scenario that you can freely invoke?
Punch drunk. I said I was gonna knock. I didn't say I was gonna knock with my hand.
Cestus is at a 7.
I've got an order minded, which would bring my 0 up to a 2 if I invoke that aspect, right?
Yes. Which will
I would like
give.
to.
That would give us
All
a
right.
tie again.
So that you're back to a tie. Clinch, you got anything?
Come on, clinch,
Okay.
clinch it.
Technically, I think this would work. I have a stunt that I could potentially use.
Okay.
So, because once per stain, I can force a consequence and make it higher. So, since this is just a back and forth, I would just think it would be a mild consequence to force and then win this. So, I'm just gonna choke him out. I'll just get him in a chokehold. I'm assuming Cestus is also bigger than Clint, so I literally just jump on your back.
So just to paint the scene, Cestus is just sort of like bull in a china shop, like walking up to this door. The two of you see the madness in his eyes jump on. Clinch jumps on his back. Madame Mira jumps on Clinch's back. Just trying to.
Heave!
No, stop!
Can we stop? One, the client shouldn't be with us, and two, we don't kick doors down. God damn it!
Who invited the client?
No, Clinch. You gotta do it with there's a voice that's gotta go on.
Who invited the client? The foot is still completely cocked, 90
I'll
degrees,
just
ready to
look
kick
back
the door in.
over Mira's shoulder. You can go. We'll get you when we're done here. Okay? Stop struggling. Damn it,
no,
Substance.
I want to watch.
No.
Bambushka just kind of puts her arm around hers and locks the elbows and why don't you enjoy just a nice thing? I just made a good pot of borscht. And to try to
Can we stop fighting?
keep her from the madness.
No kicking doors in. We knock.
Okay.
I'm gonna let go. Okay, I get on the ground and then be like, can you let go?
I reluctantly
I
let go.
appreciate the assist.
I very much imagine this whole time Cestus is just like being actively choked out, and it's just like, okay, well they want something from me, so I should at
imagine
least
it's
listen.
Clinch full on choking Cestus out, but then Mira just jumped on, so Mira's just kind of hugging Clinch as we knock.
It's the extra
Everybody calm
counterweight.
down. Everybody just, it's gonna.
Okay. I'm
Little
gonna
massage, yeah, shoulder massage, yeah.
Has there been any
Hello?
response from
Clients are
Cestus
always
yelling
with
out
us.
Noel's name?
No response.
No response. Okay.
Did no response to the knock either.
I didn't get to knock. You
Yeah, you
stopped
haven't
me.
knocked yet. Yeah.
No, I
And
just knocked. I didn't
Bambushka
actually hear
has
it.
Bambushka has successfully got the client out of the area, right?
Give me a
Oh,
rapport
we're just-
check.
We're just in the back. I just have her out of the fray of the children. So what am I checking?
Rapport.
Rapport. Okay. Don't have anything to that. Okay, I ended up with a 0. Goose egg.
All right. That is a fail, but if you would like, you can succeed with consequence. And that consequence, as Madame Marlowe puts it, all right, Either I want to watch this guy get his ass kicked, or we go to the bar downstairs, we slam a couple martinis, and we wait this out.
Can I invoke the aspect like Granny Gourmand and and just kind of be like take her like she can take her to the bar. It's like, well, that's always time for vodka. And but force her to have bar food with it so she doesn't get sick.
Yes, you can do that.
Okay.
Bambushka, you go with Madame Marlowe downstairs to the bar downstairs to have.
Cestus, just yell as hard as you can. Just be loud and I'll come right up.
Just put her
You
drinks on
going
my
to-
tab.
got it.
Keep her entertained.
Oh honey, I got this. I always take care of your tab. I got it.
Bushka, I'm rich. You don't have to take care of my tab. What are you talking about?
Oh honey, no, it's okay. It's okay. Shh.
I work here for free. Why are you paying for my... We're going to talk about this later. Still no answer? I'm going to knock again.
No.
Anything? Okay.
No response.
Okay, now you can break the door down.
Great.
All right. We'll go with your previous roll of the 5 or the 7.
Okay.
And the door explodes off its hinges, flying into the far wall.
Efficient.
The inside of the apartment is dirty but not nasty, if that makes sense. Like there's no like left out like ramen bowls or anything like that. Like the dishes are done. There's not like food all over the place or like dirty clothes everywhere. But there's a lot of like paint frocks tossed about. A half a dozen coffee mugs with old paint water in it. There's easels just sort of like tossed here and there with canvases sort of propped up against each other and little teepees. And you can see off near the way that the space is laid out, it's kind of a wonky studio apartment. There's a little bit of an entrance, and then it opens up into a almost porch-like feel with several tall windows facing the street over on the right side, and the left side sort of leads into just a tiny little kitchen and a little cot next to it for a bed. Over in that like porch light area with all the sunlight streaming in, you see Noel, this very shaggy haired, dusky skinned young man in a gray sweater and, like blue jeans, very basic. He is collapsed to the floor, face down, very much in the Peter Griffin, like I am injured, meme stance of the,
I
know.
will immediately run up to Noel and start checking vitals.
Okay, heck yeah. You check his vitals and they seem slow but strong.
Okay.
Turning him over, you will notice his eyes have fogged over. As if some misty morning has snuck their way into them. And he convulses slightly as you move him around.
Do you guys
Okay,
wanna
so not
look
dead.
around the apartment? I'm going to see if I can figure out what that is. Can I do an investigate check on them? I have an aspect too that would work. I am a forensic analysis. I want to do like a full forensics autopsy on him, figure out what's going on with his body.
Heck yeah. You can absolutely do that. I'm also going to ask Madame Mira to roll lore.
Oh yes. Okay. What am I specifically investigating? I do have some good stuff like morbid, which might come in handy here.
You see these eyes sort of glassed over, and it seems familiar to you from your line of work.
Okay.
Okay.
Enough said.
Since I used my aspect, that's a 3 because I rolled shit, so that helped a lot. So that's a +3 overall.
Okay.
I'm just looking for
Minus
an
one, minus
abstract
one.
giraffe. That's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to
Hell
really.
yeah.
Okay. Clinch, you see amidst a clutch of paint water mugs, a one particular mug. It's more rounded than the others, and it has an actual like tea bag in it.
Mhm.
It's clearly been drunk. Like the whole thing's been drunk. You reach over, you touch it. It's still a little warm. Um, Taking a quick whiff, you're very much taken aback by a very wooded smell. And after a moment, you realize that it's mushroom tea of the psilocybin variety.
Ooh, okay.
Madam Mira, what did you roll?
I rolled a 4, GM.
This
For the
man,
whole thing.
this man is in the middle of a vision. He's tripping balls.
I'm
Cestus, there
sure
is. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure this information is shared with Clinch since we are both in the same proximity.
Yep.
Yeah,
Odd.
it's probably the tea, maybe. I can take a sample of it. I don't, that's some strong mushrooms in this tea.
Cestus, don't drink it. Cestus, put it down.
No,
Cestus, don't drink.
Nope.
Don't.
Well, it's
We're just
empty, so
going
you'd
to-
have to eat the bag.
We're just gonna take this,
Don't
and I
do
take the
it.
bag out and put it in a little baggie on my utility belt. No.
I don't know. I feel like Cestus might be faster than you. Cestus, do you want to eat it?
Oh, Cestus was actively looking for the painting while they were looking over Noelle. He's convinced it's not the woman. He was painting something else entirely, and just wants to be like, "Guy's not weird. You're obsessive,"
Okay,
and then put
cool.
it back.
She was worried over nothing. Great. Case solved. We need to figure out what's wrong with the body now.
There actually is a painting up in that nook that he was clearly working on. That is vaguely humanoid shaped. He's clearly in his Picasso period. And there's a lot of weird wiggles going on.
What is abstract? I don't think it's a giraffe, though.
No.
No, definitely giraffe. You see, like it's there's a neck and there's a neck and conveniently this weighs a neck as well. I'm pretty it's a giraffe.
Well,
You know, I'm with you, Cestus. I don't see any identifiable features of our client here at all. Wait,
And
do
even
I?
if there
GM?
were,
You
Cessus
do.
will lick his hand and drag it down the painting
why
so it doesn't
are
look
all
like
you
anything
licking stuff
anymore.
today?
I don't know how dry the paint is. I gotta get some kind of moisture. And you said
next
don't
time
touch
Clue
that
Master
cup.
goes away from the day, I'm going with him. God damn it.
I will say, Cestus, while you were looking around, you do notice that there are two varieties of paintings. They all appear to be people,
Mhm.
but some of them are like the one you just wiped away, where it's very abstract, it's very like hazy, and then there are other ones that are very like crystal clear and strangely uncanny. We're gonna real quick break down to the bar. Bambushka, you and Madame Marlowe enter Bailey's. It's this little basement jazz bar, you know. All up on the walls are old like newspaper clippings that have been plastered to it, kind of like wallpaper. There are some actually really nice like stereos that have been in place in like on the various walls. There's a lot of like elephant and tree imagery in like all the hangers and things like that. And the bar itself is this lovely antique thing. There is only one beer on tap, and everything else is gin and vodka and everything you would need for an old fashioned and nothing beyond that. Behind the bar is Bailey himself. He is a young man of indeterminate ethnicity, head shaved. He's just cleaning some glasses. There is a young woman in the bar with him. She's like long blonde hair, young, pretty, the works. He will greet you both. Oh,
Oh,
Bushka, good to see you. And this is Izzy
Hi
Marlowe.
there.
What can I get for you?
Hi there. Just get the vodka that you always have for me. That's all I need. Darling, did you say you wanted martini? I don't know. Do you do martinis, Bailey? I don't know. I never remember. I just drank the vodka.
Of,
I
cou-
don't know.
of course, I do martinis. Here, and
Okay.
he'll reach down and he'll pull out your chosen vodka, your favorite vodka, which is Stolichnaya that's been run through a Brita 3 times. And he'll pull up a Brita that has Stolichnaya plastered on the front of it and pour it into a lovely lowball
Mhm.
glass for you.
How many times have I told you, Kami Babazina? All right. Uh, Miss Marlowe, again, Blue Master, I don't get it.
I just, I love a man in a mask.
Do you like Cestus? Like, I don't get it. Cestus has mask.
He
He's very handsome
does.
boy.
He's a very handsome boy. I will give him that. Um, I just, I've never seen him drink anything other than Cestus. What's your go-to drink?
Ice water.
I,
Doesn't drink alcohol at the bar. It's just ice water the entire time.
Ma'am, this is nothing against you, but in the war of vodka-tinis and actual martinis, I am on the side of actual martinis, and I take that religiously. And I've never seen that man drink anything other than water. And I can't
Well
commit to a man
hydrated.
that won't pick a side.
He's well hydrated. I mean,
Hey,
like I'm proud of him. He's well hydrated.
he's
But all
got
right,
amazing skin for his age.
right?
I just wanna,
Exactly.
I just
So
wanna like pull the wrinkles apart and stick my face in there. Just
you still probably could do better, but since this is definitely step up. Um, she just downs a shot and just puts it out, just like just ready for another. Like Bailey is, he knows the
Yep,
routine
he
with
knows.
her, and she's like, I've seen a shop, but I've never been in. Tell me more. Tell me more about yourself. What you do? Why would it be bad for business if? Because you are a beautiful woman. Why like is I don't understand why it would be bad.
Oh, honey, I'm in the business of fortune telling, which if you don't know, it's not really about telling fortunes. Folks don't care about the future. They want cheap therapy. And here's a little trade secret. The second you want to fuck your therapist, the whole relationship goes up in flames. I
Well,
don't want to
darling,
run that kind of business.
well, darling, just have them offer them a good meal instead of doing the fortune stuff if you're a therapist. Everyone always feels better sharing a meal and then just talking about what's going on. I don't, but I get it. I mean,
Mm.
I was a looker in the day for sure, and no one really took me seriously in the factory. I get it.
How many kids you got, Bambushka?
Well, your accent is well, I have 2 daughters and son, but then I have grandkids and then great grandkids, and then of course I have a couple great grandkids that are just they're a mess. I love them, but they're a mess. I think I'm related to maybe half of city at this point. But they've sprouted wings. They have gone to other cities. I'm proud. I'm so proud. I've been around a long time. It's fine.
I think the blonde girl next to you goes, "Man, I would love to get around as much as you did." Sips from her old fashioned.
I mean, yes, before the meat three, I I saw wild oats, but Dimitri love of life. But I, it's just it's what it is. I'm over it at this point. I will flirt with handsome man. Bailey is always good for a good flirt after I've had about 5 or 6 shots. But I'm too old for these. Too old.
I think Bailey laughs at that and looks at the blonde woman there with y'all, and they both have a little chuckle about that, and pours you another shot. As we cut back to the apartment.
I would like to grab a knife and the tea bag. I want to open it up and see if the inside elements are something that can be easily procured, particularly of someone with the same skill set as me.
Okay, all right. I'll let you roll either lore or contacts.
Hmm.
You get a plus
Lore is
two.
better for me.
Okay, I'll give you a plus 2 because this is your wheelhouse.
Okay, cool. All right. Those cancel, those cancel. So we're just going with the straight bonus, which is the +3.
Okay, plus 3. Yeah, this all seems pretty standard for this neighborhood. It's not the worst stuff out there, but there's a reason he drank it in tea. Um,
I turn to Cestus and Clinch. Okay, so hey, we actually technically are done with this mission now. All we need to do is bring the client up here, show them that it's a picture of an abstract giraffe, show them that we've incapacitated the person that they had an issue with, and with a little bit of creative conversation, let them know that we were the ones that made it come to pass.
I think we just take the pain into her, honestly, and then call an ambulance for him so he doesn't die while he's hallucinating or whatever. Probably be the
I feel like
better
we need to
call.
satisfy her sadism too, though. She wanted to be here and see us beat him up.
But then we'll just take a picture. Just snap a photo of the body.
you pull out your phone to snap a photo of the body, and just as you do, his hand shoots up and lays across your phone.
I punch him in the face. Immediately.
Roll fight.
I'm really good at fighting. This can be bad.
He doesn't defend. He's not ready for it.
I take a step back.
That's a 7.
There we go, Clinch. That's how you do it.
Clinch is named Clinch because she knows Muay. I made fighting her best thing.
You about to go on a bad trip, bud.
Oh, just as Noel was regaining consciousness, you punch him right in the face, and he is immediately knocked out again. And
Scary.
as he is
Okay,
slipping from consciousness,
we found him like this.
he is
I
missing a
still
tooth.
I still think we take the tooth as the trophy. We show it off, you know? I mean,
Sure.
you don't let that work go to waste, okay? Yeah, you can't just assault someone and walk away.
I didn't assault him. He touched me, okay? I was scared.
You're right, it's a
Not even-
battery because you made
As he slips back in unconsciousness, he lets out the whisper, "They're being replaced." Wait.
And just real fast, can we say like Bambushka like hears like the commotion upstairs and is just like better see what's going on so she can get back in the scene.
Yeah, I
Walk
think
in as I punch him in the face.
I think Bailey and the other girl in there like pick up on what you're putting down and like keep her there so you can run up and do your business.
Here, talk to them. Maybe they've been your clients. And she just starts to just walk up.
Also, GM, when I was walking around looking for the abstract giraffe,
Yeah.
did I find like a dream journal, a trip manifesto, a catalog of expressions and emotions?
Why don't you roll notice?
Absolutely. That's three pluses, one minus. So that becomes 2 plus 2 for notice for 4 total.
All right, with a 4 total, you do indeed find a dream journal. Leafing through it, Most of it is nonsense. Kind of fitting with his like known persona. The man is a space cadet, so it's all like it comes in threes. Up until about 2 weeks ago, where the journal makes a marked move towards more fearful tone. On the day of 2 weeks ago, it marks she has arrived. As the days pass, the entries seem to talk about the arrival of some woman and how she is like a cancer slowly infecting the neighborhood. She will bring ruin, she will bring change. And at one point, you do find an entry where he is clearly like sobered up and is trying to like write some stuff down to make sense of it. Um, he seemed to believe that people in the neighborhood were getting, if not snatched, controlled somehow. Um,
Real
but
changeling, body snatcher, dreamscape, walk-in vibes in here. Mirror. Jesus Christ, clinch, punch him harder.
He grabbed my hand. I thought he was unconscious. No, that's fine.
Figured you'd be better prepared for things like that. Uh, Mirror, there's dream walking, body changing, weird. Is a dream journal. If you want to.
My specialty. Yeah, let's see what the subtle tensions at play are
Get-
psychologically
He
for
did
this
just
guy.
mutter something about people being replaced or something. So
I
He didn't
would
get
like to do a hand.
weird till like 2 weeks ago, and then he like flips all the way back to the page he was at and was like, here he's sober. Yeah, here you go.
Fine
yeah,
detective work,
that
Cestus.
sounds like your domain, honestly.
I would love to take a look at the journal, GM. I would also
Okay.
love to pocket the tooth that is on the floor, just subtly, if possible.
all right. Yeah. You have an incisor now.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
Bambushka walk in right as she's pocketing it.
Yes.
I subtly, GM. I will roll stealth if I have to.
Roll stealth.
Better contest this, Bambushka. Give you free information. Absolutely not.
Maybe we
that
could put it in
blank,
milk
blank, plus,
and it'll
plus.
like keep growing.
Hello,
Damn it,
Cestus. All right, a 3.
Got 2. What would I add? What
Notice.
would I add to that? Notice? Okay. So that's a 4 total.
Wait. Morbid.
Would that help me here? I guess. It's a
'Cause
tooth,
it's a
though.
body
It's not
part.
technically dead.
You
I
are
mean, I'll take a GM if you want to give me the +2 bonus. I am happy
you're
to
taking a
increase that to
body
a 5.
part.
Okay,
All
hold
right,
on.
you just barely get it in your pocket just in time for Bambushka to come back in the room.
I make direct eye contact with Bambushka and try and play it real cool. So about that journal, yeah, odd, ominous portents happening. Might as well just flip through it and see if there's anything to glean. Awkwardly chuckling, I reach out for the journal, and I'm guessing lore on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, that cancels out. That one's blank. That's +1 plus. Oh, so that's 4 total.
Okay. All right, with a +4. Um yeah, I'll say that is definitely just good enough to like actually parse kind of what's going on here. Looking at the paintings of this young man has made, looking at his journal, looking at like kind of how he lives his life generally. And with some of your background, you're starting to put together like potentially undiagnosed signs of some sort of mental illness. Um, you have tapped the spiritual underpinnings of the neighborhood and you haven't sensed anything. This may actually be, with a 4, this may actually be more of a clinch scenario.
Normally, when I'm looking at these things, I tell the group and Bambushka, of course, because you're here. Welcome back. Glad you lost the client. I normally look for symbology, like animal representation, maybe some colors are represented, right? Time, proximity, location, all makes a difference. But these are the rantings of a madman, and not dream related.
Do you want me to check it
Glench,
out then?
yeah, would you
Okay.
mind taking an eye at this?
Sure.
All right. Give me an
Also-
investigation check.
Sure.
While Clinch does that, can I ask Cestus real fast if he has any particular feelings on martinis?
I mean, there's a very distinct difference between like a dry martini and a wet martini. Like if you have the right olives inside it, it's actually perfect. There's some martinis you can put like actual fruit pieces
I
into and it really accentuates
am.
the flavor, but
So I rolled a
water's great.
4, but I'm gonna use one of my stunts. Use my other
Okay.
refresh point. I have a thing called the Power of Deduction. Once per scene, I can spend a
Mm.
fate point and a few minutes of observation to make a special investigate roll. For each shift I make on this roll, I can discover or create an aspect based on the target.
Run that by me one more time.
So I make the investigate roll, but since I'm using this ability, I can for each shift and up in the roll, I can make a aspect on the target of what I'm investigating.
Ooh, okay. All right. I mean, you rolled a 4. Go for it.
Okay.
Tell me what
Um,
kind of aspects you wanna place upon this.
so I'm gonna say that this is probably written in some type of code, which is why it's so rambly. So
Mhm.
maybe the investigate roll helps me decode this and actually make it sound more coherent. So I'll say it's like coded words is the aspect, and that's what I break apart. Like I just like bring out my own notebook and start cross referencing shit very
All right.
rapidly to make it into actual words.
As you are doing this, your eyes stray up from the page to the actual paintings themselves, looking for visual markers that
Mm-hmm.
may indicate like a conjoined code between the paintings and what's in the book. And you notice all of the paintings that are very like clear but a little bit uncanny valley. These are all recent entries into the Chicago City morgue.
Oh, that's why these vaguely look familiar. Uh,
It's the
guys,
necks, right? It's the necks.
he's been drawing dead bodies. Like these are recent cases that I've seen, like that were cold cases or that we just didn't get. Like these are all dead bodies from like the last week, couple weeks.
But our client is alive. So,
Yeah. So
I mean, our abstract giraffe is alive. Apologies, Cestus.
It's
yeah, but these
fine.
are
I'm picking
these
up
are
Noel and shaking him lightly.
all of these have hit the morgue already.
Cestus, put down the man.
He needs to wake up. We gotta know if he
Where
killed him or if
where
he's just thinking about him.
where's that painting you
Give him
had?
smelling salts.
Where's the recent painting? Where is it at?
Are you gonna lick it?
No, I'm not gonna.
We're not
should.
licking things.
I
Oh,
want to look at the most recent one and see if I recognize the at least somewhat of the features of whoever he was drawing, because he was obviously drawing the most recent dead body. Then,
Well, so the most recent painting that was being done was the one of Izzy Marlowe from across the street. However, this one is one of the abstract ones. And unlike the ones from the morgue, there's no sense of dread. Looking at this, you feel the essence of a person, the essence of a soul.
weird. So he's. I don't know if he's sensing it in a way or he's picking up. His paintings follow a pattern. The people he's drawing, not all of them. It doesn't look like he was saying that Marlowe's gonna die, but like he's definitely has some way to track who's about to die, and this is maybe we should have an eye on her just in case that changes, but we should probably maybe also hit the morgue because this is weird.
A GM. I don't know how you feel about this, so I want to ask first. How do you feel about players out of character giving advice and convening? Because my character would not have this thought, but I have a thought that I want to convey to Paige to probably investigate. But I don't know how you feel about that.
You are allowed to do it as long as it's entertaining for the audience. Get in the comments.
Hell yeah. I grab smelling salts off of Clinch's body before the conversation's happening. Just out of one of the little bags and like,
yeah, you probably know where I keep them at this point.
That's fair.
So if y'all want to lick it to figure it out, Bambushka's just gonna
No, let's stop
cover her
licking
eyes.
stuff that's not Bambushka's food.
But just because Inver was looking at like when something was written, do you think it might be prudent to look if the painting predates when they entered the morgue?
We do have the journal,
Yeah.
and we know when
That just
starts
that entered my mind.
down that
That-
path.
We might need to go back to the office for so I can cross-reference stuff. But yeah, that might be a good lead.
All right.
I think
have
we
my-
got everything here, guys. Maybe we do something about him and then go reconvene and maybe probably talk to her.
Is he
If-
awake?
If you would like to wake him up, you can spend a fate point to have smelling salts and crack him open and wake him up.
I absolutely will do that.
Okay.
100%. I crack the smelling. I'm still holding him by whatever frock or like apron he's wearing up.
It is a shitty sweater.
Oh shit, you grabbed the high grade one. Oh,
Pop
no.
it under his nose and just start wiggling him slightly.
Yeah, those aren't like the those are like the souped up ones I stole from sports people. Oh,
Right.
okay.
Oh, I see eternity,
Yeah, it has
and
that
my
effect.
nose is broken.
You
No,
fell.
Yeah.
That
hey.
giraffe just barreled in here. Well, you're
You also
lucky we
lost a
saved you.
tooth when you fell over, but you're okay now. We saved you.
Oh, the giraffe of the ninth gate.
Yeah.
Not exactly.
Why are you drawing dead people?
The dead. They're
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, they're all dead.
They're not people.
Not anymore, but they were. Why are you drawing them dead? Are you drawing them before or after?
Because there's people and they're not people.
What are you? Okay,
I
someone else.
think
talk
you're
about
so
that.
right.
understand
Yeah.
you.
Is there a way for me? Oh, I was just gonna say, for Granny Gourmand, is there a way for me to like force some bread like down his throat to try to like sober him up from the tea or something? Is that
That's
a
not how
possibility?
mushrooms work.
Okay,
We
okay.
put,
You can
we
try.
put something else on his stomach so he does
Bambusha
throw
just-
it up.
She does it anyway, but it doesn't help. She just
All right.
throws bread down his throat, makes him eat.
One of you does have the ability to talk to a sober version of him, but his physical self is very high right now.
It's
Oh,
not
do
me.
I need to-
It's not me.
Do I need to down some more vodka? Is that me?
God.
Or is it Mira with incense or something?
I don't know that I have the ability to talk to a sober version of him. I maybe could whip up a remedy, but I don't want to ruin this guy's trip. I say we just go back to the client. Tell her it's solved. Tell her that it's clearly a picture of a giraffe. Here's the tooth as proof, and just get the rest of our money. Skedaddle.
I mean, someone
At least
I'll
we can
take him to
visit the morgue.
office.
keep an eye on her.
Do we have like cells at the office, GM? Is there a place that we can manacle this
I can
person?
just
I'll tie him to
up.
my
Yeah.
chair.
I'm sure you can do a great job, Cestus. If we have the
I-
facility
Can I
space
just-
for it, then I think we should use it.
can I just pull out a thing of vodka from my purse and just start chugging to see if I can get on his level? Is that
Okay.
a roll?
Okay. Roll physique.
I'm really glad we don't have HR, fam.
What do you
just-
mean? I am HR.
That's what I mean, Cestus.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I got a 0, but I have a +3 to physique. Can I
Okay.
just chug a bunch just to get on his level?
Technically,
chug a bunch.
Bambushka
I loved
pre-gamed
it.
too,
The
GM.
old lady has a +3 to physique, and I took 0.
I think
Like,
both
I'm
of the
super strong. I don't
elderly
know how.
members have +3 in physique.
Yeah.
Yep, all my shit's what I'm wearing. I don't have no muscle mass.
All right. Bambushka, you are getting close to his level, enough to be able to translate some of it at least. What questions
Okay.
do you have for him?
Oh my god.
All right. So when was painting done, and when did they die? When did this happen?
Noel will point at one of the paintings. He watched me from the street 2 days ago.
I mean, you're always at window painting. They all said, Miss Marlowe said, Madame, whatever. So, did he die? Did you paint then he died? Did he die then paint? Did you kill him while painting? You do not kill to paint. You know this.
People who are not people walk the street.
Still don't kill not people, but when I need time period. Focus. Look me in the eyes. Focus. We can do this.
You are the rest of you are listening to this. I'll give this one to you. You are getting the sense that he is not aware that these are dead people.
So we
He is
get the sense that he thinks he's seeing something else, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting
a
the
few
sixth
days
sense.
later they're showing up in the morgue, or are they already in the morgue and then he sees this body? That's what we need. I think need to
Option
figure
B.
out here. Okay.
Option B. You're getting the sense that something that they die and something wearing their face is walking around.
Okay, then yeah, we definitely should check out the morgue, I think. This
Okay.
is
Someone
here.
else drive.
I think we
I'll be
got
fine in
the
10.
gist of what we need here, right?
I think the weird of operations is we take this guy back to the agency and tie him up lovingly, Cestus. We take the painting and the tooth and we tie up the loose ends with the client, and then we go to the
Fortunately-
morgue. Everybody
Well,
down with
like-
that?
I have more grappling hooks on me, so I can tie him up so he can get out. Let's just take him with us, and I just elbow him in the face and knock him back out.
Okay.
You're
No,
taking
we were
all
happy-
of my
We were
punches.
connecting. We were
We're
connecting.
tying him up. It's fine. God damn it, that's a
He has
5-1
no
fight.
front teeth anymore.
I'm rich. I'll
I
buy him
collect- I-
veneers,
I put
guys.
more of
It's
them in my
fine.
pocket.
I just throw him over my shoulder.
I've been holding
I'll just
him by
say
his
she doesn't-
chest the whole
she's
time.
drunk.
Even better. Just come on. I'll tie him up. You bring him. Let's go.
All right, you take him back to the office, to the agency. As you step back out to the hall, Marlowe is sort of standing against the wall there, slowly spinning a dirty martini. She looks up like, so Cestus, I kind of overheard in there. You like your martinis dirty?
There's a multitude of different ways you can enjoy a martini. There's some that you can even put fruit in, and it actually accentuates a lot of the sugar inside of the alcohol. It really helps with the digestive level, avoids all of the hangover at the end of it. You really get to enjoy all of it. But I like cold water.
Fruit like this, and she'll pull out like an olive on a toothpick and just like
What
cover
did I
Mira's
say?
eyes.
Do it in room. Get
I'm just like, Mira,
room.
don't look at this. This is disturbing, though.
No, I
Yeah,
mean
I'm having
like
a bad time.
like a pineapple, like a piece of pineapple,
Okay,
or like a slice of an orange.
Miss,
It'd be
the
really
the
good.
case is solved. We're good. Send the rest of the money. We got stuff. Yeah, let's go. And I just like I grab it from
Okay.
your hands and just start dragging it to the office while you're talking to her.
You're taking
They
my
tend to
get
do
out of jail
alive.
card.
Yeah, you
The
can talk. You
giraffe
can
is
talk
alive.
and quiet. I don't want to interrupt your flirting.
I'm so tempted to have her just put up like a high-heeled foot against the wall and just combine it, but no.
That would be
You make it back to the
I will
agency.
interfere if it comes to it, GM, and Bambushka and I will solidify the rest of this with the client,
Very
and we
good.
can just split party for
Probably a
brief
good
moment.
idea
She-
not to do that because I probably would have broke her leg.
She pays you the rest of the money and goes on her way.
I give her a handful of teeth, all of them except one.
Remember, you can do better.
Okay.
You deserve better.
I'm gonna make a
Remind me to
necklace out of
put
this.
in an order at the normal dental place for veneers for this dude. This happens
Order
enough that I have a
veneers
tab.
for Noe. And then he sticks the paper on Noel's chest after we've tied him up.
I mean, that's fine. He's
Hell
not gonna
yeah.
go anywhere. Yeah, I just give you the other end of the grappling line, and we just like tie him up with this like metal chain, pretty much.
Or
Let's
just leave a
keep him
bottle of water next to him.
All right, he's all tied up.
He'll be fine.
You wanted to go to the morgue?
Morgue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Our wheels pull up, and a skeletal driver is driving said wheels. You all know this, my personal servant, Jeeves.
I'll follow behind.
I
on
don't
the
drive.
bike. I'll follow behind on
You-
the bike.
You go on your bike.
You lead, Jeeves. I'm just gonna walk off.
I open the
Jeeves,
door
have you
for
been
the
eating
rest of our
enough?
companions.
He turns to Bambushi.
She's passed out on the window. I just need 5.
Well, the thing is, I explained in the car, the thing is that the dead have been walking around for a long time. So why is this guy just noticing now?
Make sure to give her water.
She's fine. I agree with you 100%. All the respect to Jeeves here. But like I said, it might be like a changeling thing. It might be like a body snatcher kind of scenario. It might not even be a dead thing. It could be other. Jeeves, is it okay that I say dead in front of you? Ah.
So respectful.
Jeeves pulls off his little bowler hat, and from inside of it, he pulls out a silver platter with 2 lovely ice cold waters and hands
Mira,
it to
I
you.
when
still
did
don't
you-
know where he keeps it.
Mira, when did you give Jeeves one of the comlings? Why can't I hear him too?
He's as
damn
much a
it.
part of this team as any of us.
Like, where does he put it? He has no ears.
I put it in his mouth behind his second molar, right before the wisdom tooth.
Oh. You know what? Fair enough. Okay. The morgue.
Jeeves
Let's-
gets dental. Yeah.
Jeeves, just go fast. We gotta get there now,
Hush.
okay?
He hits the gas. You can't put a skeleton in jail. You can't give him a parking ticket or a speeding ticket.
That's the loophole.
I just literally hook a grappling chain to the back of the card so I can keep on pace with Jeeves.
Amazing. You guys take off, and it's not long before you end up at the local city morgue across the street from the police station in this universe. Clinch, you know everybody here. They all know you. You don't even have to do anything to get in.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say,
Home, away from home.
Clinch just kind of does this 24/7 because during the day she works at the station in forensics, and then at the end, Ben goes into detective work. So
Yeah.
I think Clinch kind of lives in the morgue a little bit.
So, because Clinch kind of lives in the morgue a little bit, as you start to go through the cold storage,
Mm-hmm.
you realize that a vast majority of the bodies have gone missing.
That's what is
Babazina
the
is sober again, and she just kind of looks at Madame Mira suspiciously.
No. Profiling. That's profiling, and we talked about that.
Also, if
But
she's
this
been
is
around
I
long
already have
enough, I have
access.
I have
Before.
all of your guys' DNA, so I know when you're in here or not. Um, what is the farthest back body that's missing? Like, how long has this been happening from like the records that are here?
2 weeks.
Okay,
So they got better. That's good, right?
that not how that works. Usually, when they're in there, we've already opened them up and confirmed they're dead.
How many bodies are left, GM? I would
There
know.
are about 4 bodies left. I mean, in like a 2-week period, like most of them have moved on to.
And are they the newer
Right,
ones
mostly?
that are here?
One of them is newer. The rest are pre 2 weeks. Either they were caught up in some kind. The ones that were pre 2 weeks. Clinch. I'm gonna give this one to you because I feel like you would pick this up immediately with your high concept. The ones that are pre 2 weeks were all involved in like very violent deaths. There's not a whole lot of
Okay.
cohesive body left. The recent one is from today, and it's from a very old, very out of shape man. Um, he is probably like the largest body you've had in the past 2 weeks. You had a hard time fitting him into like the cold storage initially.
Okay.
But everything else is gone.
Okay, so looking through everything here, the only bodies that weren't taken were older ones that were damaged too much. And then the only body left that's good is a bigger guy we got in recently. But everything else is gone. That's not good.
I will have you roll investigation for one last clue.
One of my dice just fucking flew off the
Uh-oh.
table. That's fine. I'll just
Yeah, I
roll
got a
3 and then
mechanics.
roll another one.
I got a mechanics question. I was reading the
Yes.
rules and it says that when we invoke an aspect, we have to use a fate point, right? Are we tracking that?
No, that's for like specific stuff. You're doing free
Okay.
invocations.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, for the most part. Because
Okay.
like it's more fun that way for me personally.
Am I then using my forensics on this then?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then with that and with the roll, that is a 6.
Okay. One thing you notice, both the older, larger gentleman and the older bodies, for one reason or another, none of them had been cut open. Maybe there was no reason to do an autopsy, which is fairly common, especially for things like this where it's obvious. Or they're too fresh for an autopsy.
Okay. So all the ones that didn't need an autopsy are all the ones that were just in, so we hadn't got to it yet. They were on our path. Okay. Yeah.
Going through everything, all of the missing bodies did undergo autopsy to some degree.
Okay. So it looks like none of all the bodies that are gone were relatively untouched. Like we looked into them, but like we didn't like cut into them really or anything. So if they would have got up and walked away, they would have looked fine. So that leads Cadence to that this what Noelle was telling us.
What about
Do we
the
have
new
any of the
guy?
records?
Yeah, I mean, I can give you guys all the access to all the records.
Where is the mortician? Can we talk to him somewhere? Or her? I don't know. I don't come in.
Where is the mortician friend that I have here?
Why,
Chat, come up with an
Clinch?
accent.
Yeah. Chat, give us an NPC name and an accent. What do you got for us?
While you whip that out, chat, GM, we got the records, so I'd love to cross-reference them with Clinch's help, navigating to see what the cause of death was for the ones that have walked out, and if they would be in like intact whole bodies.
Yeah, I can roll to create an advantage to like help out what they do, and then while I do this conversation, I can just like point out all the stuff before this dude or woman or whoever this person is. We're have to figure out in a second.
Absolutely. Okay.
What would I roll for advantage? Would it still be investigate?
Yeah, this will be investigate.
Okay, that's a 3 then.
All right. So
For
that
me.
is 1 positive shift for
Okay,
Inver. You
cool.
get a +2.
Okay, and I guess this might be a lore.
Yeah. Must be a Laurel.
Okay.
Yeah, I just give you the logins for all the systems, and then show you how to cross-reference like the files and the cabinets and the like the bodies and all that stuff.
Need that +2 because that like the dice roll is a -3 and the lore roll is just a regular 3. So that cancels out. So that +2 is what we get.
Okay.
Total. Journey.
I will say +2 is just below par. If you want to succeed, you will have to accept consequence, or you can spend a fate point to give yourself another +2, or reroll.
Fam, do we think that we're gonna get this information with a +4 though?
Probably a better chance.
With a +4,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I will spend a fate point, taking my total fate points down from 3 to 2. GM, when it says refresh, how do we refresh fate points?
A refresh happens at the start of every session.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
we've
there's
got
other
the
ways
fate
to
points that we
gain them
got.
throughout if the GM hands them out or stuff happens.
And also, if you donate to the fundraiser, y'all, through Tiltify, we have one of those tiers as giving us a fate point, and that is a very, very low one. It's just $5. So if you want to
Yeah,
help us
guys,
out, and
and
it gets more
Yeah.
I did
dire,
already spend both of mine, so I'm just saying I could use a top up.
Make me compel them to do bad things. It'll be a good
Yes.
time. Yeah. All right. So, Madam
please
Myra.
give us the information, but also chat came back with Boston accent, and I think we should just make up the NPC that we want.
All right. Very cool. Very cool.
Thanks,
Oh man, can I do a Boston accent?
you got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boston, Massachusetts. All
The
right.
common
So,
god.
hey, Myra, Clinch, what does this NPC look like? Describe your friend with the Boston accent, living in Chicago.
Gonna roll for gender.
Okay.
Okay. It is a dude. So I'll say he's like probably a little bit older than me because he's probably the one who runs this place. So he's probably like his mid 40s, like slightly middle aged, average build. Pretty obviously a pretty average all around looking guy, like brown sandy hair, brown eyes. Just an unassuming
yeah.
guy, very pale from being mostly, in the morgue all the time.
I'm
All right.
imagining a fun themed pocket protector.
Very, very much, yeah.
Myra, what's his name?
Let's call them Chadwick.
Hey, good to see you both. And you brought friends this time. Love a party in the morgue.
Hi, Chadwick.
Good
you-
to see you, sisters.
Closing doors.
Yeah, did you notice all the bodies missing? What's going on?
Oh,
Not
yeah.
it.
Nah, we did notice that.
You
Yes,
didn't think to let me know?
Well, I let the Sarge over at the station know. I figured he'd let you know.
I just talked to him this morning. He said stuff was fine.
Well, I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, we've been on code red like all day. We just noticed this. Somebody's been screwing with our records.
Weird. Okay.
Sarge got body snatched. Finishes closing the other open
Yeah,
door.
potentially. When did you last talk to Sarge?
Ah, man, that was like last night. Came in here with a jelly donut. Was having a great time. Went to go check on Miss Eversworth over there. Opened her little crate. No Miss Eversworth. Dropped my jelly donut. Honestly, traumatizing kind of night for multiple reasons.
Rip jelly
Okay.
donut.
I
Ambushes,
know,
because
right?
I'm just giving you hard candy. Just just
Well, I
random
mean,
hard
I
candy.
appreciate it, but with my constitution, I really do need to be eating something more soft. You got any
But
of
you,
those like soft cherry drops?
She immediately takes out the half a loaf of bread and like starts opening it.
but
Oh,
Chadwick,
perfect.
if you've been in on all your normal shifts, right? You haven't just like checked
Yeah.
the storage.
Yeah, and they were there.
Ah,
Who was on night
okay.
shift? Was there
Uh,
night shift? Is there
me,
night shift? I don't know.
I mean, I was on that shift yesterday, but and that's when
We're pretty low staffed here. It's really just me and Chadwick for the most part,
So you're
and
not
we both
getting
there's
enough
periods of
rest.
exactly.
You
time that neither of us
Yeah,
are here because we need to sleep.
you
exactly.
do need to sleep.
But last I saw, the bodies were here 2 days ago, and then last night they were gone.
And last night's also when you talked to Sarge. Okay.
Yep.
Oh
I just
God.
I just want to confirm my
Chadwick,
notes. 2 days was what we confirmed for when he saw them walking around.
2 weeks.
'He's
Oh,
been
is
seeing them for
when
so
two
they
weeks,
it's
started
been
seeing
going on for
everything.
2 weeks.
and that's
Okay, I
also when
thought something.
bodies
Okay,
have started going missing. And then
okay.
he noticed a couple days ago that they were gone, and then okay,
Okay.
huh? Well, shit.
Well, you mentioned records. Can we look at the records and see what's messed up?
Yeah. What did you notice got
I love
changed?
doing a spreadsheet.
Yeah. So
you
yeah,
got a +4 on that records check too, right?
yeah. You got a +6 with Chadwick here helping you out. Chadwick will pull up a couple of different records. Yeah, see they're all like old folks, obviously died of natural causes, but we got to go
Yeah.
in, we got to check, we got to write the report and all that. It's just part of our municipal duty to the city. And it's the damnedest thing. They've got a set age, you
Uh
know?
huh.
When we check them in, we're like, all right, yeah, this person, we check their birth records, like, all right, they were 84 years old when they died.
Yeah.
Still so young.
I checked last night. Mrs. Eversworth died 87 years old.
Yeah. I remember.
Incredibly old broad. I checked last night. Her paperwork says 57.
The paper
That's
itself or the digital record?
The paper itself. And the
Did you
digital
lick
record
it?
changed too. But the thing is, well, I did lick it because I was
That's
I
how you
was
could tell.
I was very taken aback because the paper,
did you lick it?
well, because I wanted to make sure, because like
That's
it
not
was in
we
my
work in a
it was
morgue.
in
That's
my
not
handwriting.
sanitary.
Cindy, it was in my handwriting.
Okay.
I'm having a mind fuck over here.
Yeah, but you don't need. We'll talk about this later. But okay, so the paper records are all changed, all the
Digital
ages in
records are
there,
all changed.
and it's for
Everything's
all the
changed.
bodies that are gone.
Yeah. And here's
Okay, shit.
here's the crazy part. Here's the really crazy part. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Check this out. And Chadwick will go over and like pull up on like his shitty 90s compact that the city refuses to replace. Um and he'll pull up Miss Everworth's like file. The picture's different too. That is a 57-year-old woman in that picture.
Yeah, I don't recognize that. Oh.
But but he will pull out his crappy Nokia Razr.
Chadwick, you gotta let me upgrade you. We've had this discussion, dude.
It's a reliable phone. It's
Babe-
gotten through a lot of things. He's got emotional connections with it.
Baby girl,
Oh
I
my
have to
God.
stay analog.
I told you don't call me baby girl at the workplace. What is wrong with you?
The government's gonna track me if I upgrade. I have
No,
this
they're
thing on
not.
lock.
I run shit off
Wait.
my net. You know what?
You
Continue.
have walked me through too many cybersecurity rants for me to take that
Yes.
chance. Absolutely not.
Oh my
He
God.
opens up his shitty Nokia Razr and flips through the photos. So I take a personal photo and upload it from here to the digital records because we do not have the money for good cameras. Look at the photo in my phone. He shows it to you. And it is an 87-year-old woman, but it is undoubtedly the same woman.
Yeah, that mole checks out.
Can I
That's different than me. I just stopped aging.
have him send me the photos and then analyze them on my newer tech to see if I notice anything was changed between photos? Like do like
Yeah,
an
of course.
investigate.
Let me just go
Yeah.
outside so I have bars.
I'll do it.
Just give me the phone.
All right.
Was I
I just take the phone, pull mine out, and just like hook it together. And just like Jesus Christ. We're gonna upgrade this whole office if I have to do it myself. God damn it.
And lose my floppy disks? Absolutely not.
We have a the 4.
You know what they say? Don't be sloppy, get a floppy. Right, Chadwick?
I'm
Right?
gonna upgrade you
Exactly, Mira.
all of you.
Gotta keep it soft.
I know
gotta keep
you
it
two are
limber.
old and you don't believe in tech because of your magic stuff, but guys, come on.
While y'all do this, I'm gonna go talk to the sergeant. And he's gonna
Okay.
look at Madame Mira and at Bushka and go, "City's haunted." Like he's just mouthing the words "city's haunted" before he turns and
Don't
walks
go.
across the street.
Someone go with him. We should.
I think that this is actually really disturbing me because as you guys know, Bambushka is like almost 200. She just stopped she's like 150 and she just stopped aging. And so this is kind of like mind fucking her because she just doesn't like to think about her aging problem. She tries to just look on the positive side of life. So I think she just goes elbow in elbow with Cestus and just starts walking with him.
Because we
Do we
talked to
know
the
that-
Sarge this morning, and he said everything was quiet, everything was calm. But Chadwick talked to him last night and said everything was code red and things were all bad.
Are we thinking body snatcher or are we thinking haunted or possessed? I always get confused.
I'm gonna punch him and then hand him over to Mira and see if she can figure it out.
Maybe
We
don't
don't-
punch the
we ask
Sarge.
questions
Just
first.
keep them.
We're too far away from you, Clint. You can't hear us talk about this.
You can't
You're
stop
not in the
us.
same room.
Let me offer a piece of candy first. He always
Yeah.
I
likes
don't know why
candy.
we split up in a way where the two of us stayed and not one of us went with one of the old people.
You
But
know, we can only coddle them so much. They really have to just go out there and make the mistakes that they need
I
to
mean,
make.
it made
and
sense.
they come
You're
back
in
with
the
a
dead
lesson.
bodies, and I work with them. We weren't gonna leave.
I feel like we're besties anyway, Clinch.
Yeah. Fuck.
All right. Cestus and Bambushka, you enter the police headquarters. The lights are off. The space is dead. The only illumination comes from the far end, the sergeant's office. You see him quietly working away at something on his desk. But he is alone.
Yep,
You need
city's
more lights in
haunted.
here. Bambushka just makes a beeline. Like, you need more light in here. What have I told you about straining your eyes? And she just starts getting like the candy that she knows he likes, like out from her purse. And she starts like just turning on every light along the way as she's like walking over.
Oh, man. Okay, ow, that's bright. Ah,
That's why you drink water to avoid hangover.
well, I've never been the healthiest man.
I know.
What
I
can I
felt
help
you.
you both with?
Before Cestus speaks, does the sergeant look younger than the last time they spoke to each other?
Roll notice.
Okay, so I know we mentioned like a help action. Can I do something with
Also
that
roll
as
notice.
well?
How
Yes. Okay.
how are you helping?
God.
Um, I feel like Bambushka she always notices if the people around her don't look healthy because she wants them to be healthier. And
Mhm.
so I think she would notice if his skin is a little bit clearer, I guess. If he looks
Roll
more
lore.
hydrated. Oh, I have
Amber, we're
nothing
just
for
gonna
lore.
walk into these two fighting the cop in the middle
Yeah,
of the office.
basically. Do we need to do anything to tidy up here at the morgue? Was there anything
Yeah,
else
I
that you
rolled
wanted
that
to?
+4 on the photo stuff. Did I like figure out anything like comparing them and stuff? Does it actually look like what they would look like aged back to that age?
Um, you begin to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do that, there is a flicker on the screen. And the young photo turns back into the old photo, along
Now,
with the rest of the.
what would digitally interfere with it like this? What villain comes in, steals a body or inhabits body, and then goes back and changes their profile pictures to the younger version of them?
It looks like they had. I'm assuming they hacked the records and just sloppily put something in because it's already back to normal now.
You open up the JavaScript widgets.
Yeah,
um,
I go into the fucking
yeah,
coded.
yeah. You go into the code in
Hacker
HTML.
montage.
There's a hacker montage. Like I'll just give this to you with the +4, and there's nothing. There's no sign anyone even touched these, except Chadwick.
Okay, probably magic then. This is probably more in your stuff because there's no trace of anyone in the systems.
All right, on it. I crack my knuckles, prepare to lick it, and we star swipe back to Canary, who's rolling her own
Don't
roll.
lick my phone, please, God.
It's
Have
technology. You got to blow into the port.
+2.
It's not a Nintendo SES.
So I got a +2, and I can give that to Cestus to like add on, right? Okay.
Cestus, you have one positive shift.
Cool. I'm at a 9.
God. Jesus.
Whoa, wait, what are you doing? Punching him in the head?
I'm Cestus isn't dumb. He's punch drunk. He heard all of the things that were talked about in the mortuary, from paying attention to the paintings, all of that. He knows we talked to the sergeant this morning, and the sergeant said everything's calm, everything's quiet.
Hmm.
Chadwick said he's been talking to the sergeant since last night and they've been on high red alert. Things have been crazy. So when he walked in, he's looking at the sergeant to see, does he look younger? Does he look like he was body snatched or charmed or possessed, whatever the case may be, as being the only person in the entire police headquarters as well. So that's why he did the moon's haunted thing. He's yeah, city's haunted. Walking into the office.
Cestus, the sergeant, the police chief, current head of whatever's going on. He is not breathing. He is not blinking. And you notice when he opens his mouth to speak, his tongue does not move.
Cestus, I'll allow it.
Punch
Was
right in the
informed.
mouth immediately.
I was
In
informed
the
just for whenever we want to use it, we have a debuff to the GM.
Oh no!
Oh.
Woo!
Ah, what are we getting?
Yeah. So whenever you eventually make a roll or do something, we can block part of it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Amazing. All right. So I would like everyone to roll notice. This is initiative.
Oh, we're rolling initiative from across the street.
We are rolling initiative from across the street.
Mira
did
mid
alert
lick
you
on my
all.
phone.
I did alert you all through the comms. City's haunted when he walked
Yeah.
into the police station.
You tap into the comms and you just hear like, "No, Mira, put my phone down. God damn it."
Sounds about right, Jeeves, right?
So close to getting some information too.
I got a +1.
All
I
right.
have
Got
a
a plus.
+3.
Oh, okay. So, first up is Mira, followed by Cestus, followed by Bambushka, followed by Clinch, followed by the police chief slash sergeant.
No traps.
What's
I'm
that?
too freaked out by everyone licking everything.
Mira taught us it's the fastest way to know the time
It's
reference
not
of things.
sanitary.
You
It's
can
not
taste
sanitary.
tachyon. You can taste tachyon particles better than you can see them. I don't get it, but it makes sense.
Can't
All
see,
right.
you know, okay.
I'm
Mira.
assuming that we're gonna have to get closer to the sergeant for my turn to be worth a damn.
Yeah.
We just
so,
know that there's shit going down.
Mira, you got the word from Cestus that shit is going down, that city's haunted.
My spinal
Um,
senses are tingling.
And as you key into the ether, you feel a dead spot, like a blackened pixel on your computer monitor, off in the direction of the police headquarters. That is a zone away. So, the way movement works in Fate, typically that would be more than a zone away, but for the sake of just like narrative consistency and time, it's a zone away. The way movement works in Fate is you move a zone per turn, basically.
Okay. So I
Um,
spend my turn moving, right?
yes, you spend your turn moving, or you can move and also do a thing. So if you want to like immediately get into the fight, you'd have to do something more to like get in there, other than just running.
And I can't see them, right? There's like doors and walls and other shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Clinch, permission permission to use one of these leftover dead bodies. Pretty please. But please.
Go for it.
Okay.
I'll sign off
cool.
on it later. No, you know what, Chadwick, you're signing off because I'm blaming you partially for all this.
That's okay. I'll take that.
You do what you need to do, and I'll meet you there once I'll be there in a second.
Awesome. I summon my own necromantic energy in my hands, which looks like this dark, spooky, purple indigo shadows, right? That is just pulling out around one of the bodies. I'm chanting backwards in Latin, likely. And as it takes hold onto the corpse around me, the bones restructure into let's say it's an anatomically incorrect snake.
Not a giraffe.
And just of
No.
note, someone in the chat donated $20, so we each have a fate point.
Thank you so
Hell
much.
So
yeah.
each of us can add one. And if you don't know,
Ellen.
you can go over refresh in a session. So if you already
Yes.
still at full, you still get a fate point.
Heck yeah. Heck
right.
yeah.
So Myra,
In
you
addition
will...
to my fate point, I'm also collecting Dance Macabre is my stunt, and I would like to summon my skeletal warrior and then also move a zone so that I'm in combat for the next round. Cool.
Perfect. Is this
So-
one Jeeves
so-
2, or what do we call here? And I throw a comm link to the body.
We'll
I'm
call this one
I'm-
Draco.
I'm imagining all of like the bones in the morgue just schlucking out of their dead bodies and like forming into this long bone snake that you were then
Yes.
riding into battle.
It is slithering ahead of me because I need it to be menacing. I like to keep a
Very
distance.
good.
Yeah,
Very good,
Chadwick,
very
just
good.
put those as the bones are missing when we got him in. I don't fucking know.
You burst into the police headquarters just as Bambushka and Cestus are about to lay into the chief. Speaking of which, Cestus, it's your turn.
Maybe known to the rest of the party, but not to the rest of the world. When everyone else started getting powers some 20 or so years ago, Cestus was part of that 10% of the world who didn't. He's just a really dense, strong guy. That's it. Um, but with that in mind, he always has this like plaster, think like season 1 of Daredevil, the like plastered half helmet that he wears over his head, black trench coat, like a turtleneck underneath. And in the pockets, there's definitely pocket sand, some smelling salts, a bunch of like thumbtacks, maybe a random key to a forklift somewhere in the city. There's always just these random things around. Um, I would like to invoke always prepared, because I do believe Madame Mira may have given Cestus something when dealing with spooky, scary, unnecessarily living things that probably shouldn't be living anymore.
Okay.
And takes out 2 little silver coins that are like the final rites for like passing on, and he puts them inside the glove on his hand to punch the police chief in his face.
All right, roll fight.
And I'm invoking the always prepared aspect.
Muscle Wizard casts punch.
Yes. That is 2, 4, -1 for 3, +4 for 7 total.
All right. First off, you don't feel the familiar buzz of magic as the silver coins connect with the police chief's face. He was wholly unprepared to be punched.
Most people are when Cestus punches them. He's a really soft spoken, really nice guy for the most part.
Your fist connects with his face, and the silver in your glove hits against his bare skin, and you hear a dull, metallic clang as metal hits metal. Whatever this is, it's not supernatural. Not magic, at least.
Robo zombies, everyone, robo zombies. And will not move. He's going to stay as a Gardna, a protective layer between the rest of the gathered group.
Hell yeah. Bambushka, you're up.
So I so Bambushka, I am a tank. And I think that when I hear the clang of metal, I'm immediately thinking, oh, like I do think it's like, oh, like we need Clench and Mira to be able to like question this person, but at the same time, it's probably going to take a little bit more to take them down. So I have a high concept super tank granny, or do I use or I have grumpy granny to provoke fights. I think I want to go super tank granny and just get just a good smack in. Just using the
A
purse
solid howitzer.
just using my purse and just bam him over the head as well. In the other direction that Cestus did, just a 1-2.
All right.
So what do I do for that?
So you are in that instance. You're still you would still be burning a fate point, but I'd
Okay.
give you like 2 positive shifts, so you get like a +4
Okay.
in that instance.
Okay.
Cess is having set you up. So you get a +4. Roll provoke, I believe, is your stat for
Okay.
fighting.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That is. Shit. Okay. So that like was nothing. So I have +4, +4. So 8. I got a +8 still, even with a 0 roll.
All right, hell yeah. Um, Wait, so you get the +4 from invoking your thing. What's the other
Yes.
+4?
And then provoke. My provoke is +4.
All right, very good, very good, very good, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go in and follow up with Cestus, and you really connect. You hit him with the howitzer, or whatever the Russian tank is. I don't know. I dated that one in Tank Girls, the romance game about dating tank girls. Yeah, Ark knows the one.
You played
Um,
what?
yeah. It's a romance game where you date tanks,
It's like date everything, but
but
military
tanks.
Why not?
vehicles.
It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, my mind went to the comic book character. I was so confused.
You actually dent his jaw out of place. It pops out of its socket and kind of hangs down lazily. His eyes, dead and slightly yellowed, turn and stare at you with a blank menace.
You'll
And
need to respect your elders.
with that, it's Clinch's turn.
Yeah, I'm always in my gear because I have no power, so I'm just gonna run to the door. And so that I can make it there in one zone, I will grapple hook through the fucking front windows of the police station. And I want to, like, as I go through the windows, like, just direct myself to land into a clinch and knee this thing in the chest.
Well, I feel like you'd be coming up from behind it, so you're not going to get it in the chest.
Either
You
way,
can
I'll
hit him in
knee
the
it in the
balls.
back to slam them down. Then, if I'm behind them.
All right, hell yeah. So just shoving him into the punches.
Yeah, pretty much.
Very good. So are you attacking or are you creating?
I'm going to say she's probably attacking, but since I got a fate point, I am going to use it to inflict a consequence if I win, and that will be something to do with knocking them down. So,
All right, roll them bones. And you have
so
a very good
that's-
chance of winning.
Yeah, that's a 3 on the roll plus 4, so that's 7 on fight.
Oh my god.
I made her good at one thing.
All right, so you inflict a serious consequence on him. What does
Is that
look
normally,
like?
or is that with the bonus?
That's with all the bonuses.
No, because my stunt, when I activate it, it hits up whatever consequence up 1 shift. So is it already a serious, or is it serious with that?
It's serious with that.
Okay. I'll say, so I'm pretty much flying knee into the back of the spine. So, with a severe consequence, I say I'd probably fracture part of his spine, I would think. I hit a little too hard with the metal on the knee pad right in the center of his back as he slammed into the ground.
Yeah. Oh man, I forgot about your medal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's worse than a
I
serious
don't
consequence.
have powers. I wear fucking super regulated villain metal on my joints.
No, but you specifically, that's worse than serious. So what happens, Clinch?
So
What do they
so
look
is
like?
this done then?
It's not done, but it is
Okay.
it's more than seriously fucked up.
And you said this is just a body with metal, right?
As far as you were aware,
Pretty much.
it's acting like it is
Robo
made of metal.
zombie.
So yeah, I say it's still like it breaks the spine, but like since it's so much worse, the knee pad goes through all the flesh and just there's a plane of metal on metal as I slam them down.
Heck yeah. You slam him to the ground. You know, it's the aspect of being on the ground. Um, on his turn, he judders over onto his back and in one janky, solid motion, without even using his hands, he stands back up. The center of his mass, the insides, the bone, bursted out. From out of his distended stomach roils segmented copper filaments, dripping with emulsified intestines. They quest outwards, and from his busted jaw, even more flow out from his mouth. And he is going to turn to you, Clinch,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to throw himself at you and try to get them juicy bits, juicy copper bits inside of your brain.
Okay. I'm guessing fight to defend from this.
That's fight to defend.
Okay. At least it's my best stat, guys. That's a 5.
Hell yeah, you defend wonderfully. What does that look like as you throw him off?
I think I just duck under and judo flip him like over my head through like a desk.
Hell yeah. Mira, it's your turn. You just saw that.
That's not
Actu-
normal, right? Like this isn't you, Mira. This isn't Bose. It's metal, right? Like you're not just reanimating this.
Definitely not just bones. Although I am curious, I never have attempted dance macabre on an alive, living undead before.
We'll kill it, and we can take it back and go through it together. Okay?
Mira, would you like to roll lore?
Oh, sure. Does this sacrifice my actions on my turn?
No.
Okay, yeah, absolutely then. Ooh, that was good. Okay, that's +3, and then that's a -1, so that's +2. Plus lore is a +5 total.
Wow. All right, you have heard of this. Techno-necromancy. A little bit more.
You know those tech necks who came into town, purity practitioners,
Robo zombies.
robo
It is
zombies. You got it,
indeed robo
Robo
zombies.
The
zombies.
Robo Zombies are. Oh, you know what? Not surprised.
What is worse about this is they retain their intelligence. So unlike your normal zombie, a shambling, stupid mushball, this thing can hunt. It can rally its friends. It's something you don't want getting away.
So does it have? If it has this intelligence, does it have the memories of the body it's in?
Mira knows yes.
if you say this out loud, I say definitively yes. And as I say yes, I'm going to point to the sergeant and have my undead anatomically incorrect snake wrap around it and try to absorb the bones within its body. Although technically we're going to call this a fight, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
This is a fight. He is really screwed up, so he's going to be taking some negatives to you
Go for
doing
the
that.
spine.
Okay, I got 3 blanks, a -1, which is going to be -1 to my will score, since that's what I'm using to fight.
You
Up for
can
a
hold him. I
+3.
have an idea.
This guy's rolling terribly. You guys watch as Draco, as he is now called, sucks the bones out of the police chief's body, leaving a ragged, wet husk propped up by not more than copper filament, flapping in the wind of the
It's just
AC.
a bit longer.
That is going to be a serious consequence for him. He is still standing.
I think that's it for my turn.
All right.
So next up would be
Cestus.
Cestus. Knock him out, Cestus.
I know you all normally tell me not to do this, or
No,
you
you
normally
could
tell
definitely
me
do this.
to do this. He's gonna grab like what's left of the body and raise it up in front of him and go, "Who do you work for?"
Now you're
Interrogating the
out of
husk.
all the situations. Now you're going to talk.
The prophet will rise.
The what?
She will bring atomic dawn to this unclean world.
So it is Tuesday.
Where are they at? So we can help them get this going faster.
She stands where she was always meant to stand.
And it reels back to try to hit you. you
No,
gonna roll to
shakes
smack
shakes the limp body away from him, so the arm just kind of flails back.
All right, roll fight. I cannot.
I
roll
love it.
tonight.
It's like a jelly hand.
Yeah. Eh, eh.
That'll be a 4.
Okay. It will take a moderate consequence. This thing is almost completely jellified. Bambushka, it's your turn.
Okay, so please tell me if this is too much shenanigans. So, as I mentioned, Bambushka, I was factory worker for many years. And so I have a stunt called Knitting Needle Maestro, where it's supposed to be where I can, like, whatever crocheted item I need works. Can I combine that somehow with crafts? And instead of crocheting or knitting something, can I try to disassemble it enough where we can still try to question it a little further, but it's completely useless? Like, just have like the talking mechanism and like try to do something like something like that where I can like have the talking and intelligent out of the way of the rest of it. That way everyone else can destroy that. Is there something, some sort of shenanigan I can do with that?
Roll crafts.
And okay.
I cannot roll tonight.
Am I helping by holding the thing
Good.
in place for
Yes.
Bushka?
I'll give you a +2.
And if I need it,
Good,
I have plenty of fate points. Okay.
Also, I think you've got a deduction to your rolls anyway, right? Right, Jam?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
He was already a 0, and then plus the consequences. Like, it just gets worse. It just gets worse.
Okay, so I have 7 right now. But like I said, I'm willing to use a fate point to make it higher if a 7 doesn't.
You guys watch as Bambushka pulls out 2 knitting needles and pulls the entirety of the copper segmented filaments out into a neat little yarn ball. With, I guess, the police chief's face still attached? Like, I don't know.
Like that one episode of Doctor Who is just stretched.
Yeah, exactly. Just stretched over it.
You are already too late.
I know we're trying to get this moving along. Where do we gotta go next?
Where has she always stood?
Look, can we get a pin in Google Maps or something
The
so I can print
bar.
out directions?
Yeah.
The bar has already fallen. To
Wait.
my brethren, you are too late.
Barley's? Oh, not our bar. You could have attacked any other bar in the city, not our bar. God damn it.
All right, we go back to Bailey's. I need refill on vodka anyway.
Okay. Well, let's finish this thing off first. I think it is my turn, right? Just to
Yeah.
kind of kill what's left of this thing.
Yeah, end it.
Yeah.
With a spark of electricity, it dies.
Yeah, I just throw a grappling hook, pull it in, and then when it gets in, it's
Yeah.
just a boot to the face.
Amazing. Hell yeah. All right. With that, you guys hop back in the car with Jeeves and you head back.
You hydrate while we were gone. Hail hydrate, as the chat had said. Which new catchphrase. New catchphrase.
Very important.
Okay, Bush Cat, I got water during break. I'm good.
Not me with 2 water bottles.
Yeah, I drank my giant one during that first part.
Like that Foley chat. T-rippies. All right. You return to Bailey's bar to find that it has been absolutely ransacked.
Shit.
From the outside looking in, all of the windows are destroyed. Seems someone took multiple Tommy guns to the place.
Back.
All right. So Assess has rolled a 5, so you definitely have noticed this. As you approach, you notice that the glass from the windows and some of the cement off of the walls is floating in the air, vibrating slightly. And it seems to fall and then come back up, and then fall and then come back up.
Mirror stuff's falling and going back into place over and over again. It's not staying where it's supposed to. Do we lick it or?
No,
Yeah,
you don't lick it. God damn it.
It is not sanitary. We've talked about this. I got 2. How's vodka? How is my vodka?
Do you walk inside?
Babushka goes right inside. She does
Okay.
not stop. She just goes.
I was gonna check it out, but you know what? Let's just see what happens.
Heck yeah. Inside, you see Bailey and the blonde woman from before standing over
I knew it.
Madame Marlowe. They are desperately trying to stem the blood from multiple gunshot wounds. And you watch as over and over again, fresh blood flows out of the wounds and then back in. Izzy Marlowe has a soft halo of energy around her. You've all been in the super community a while now. You know a time rewinder when you see one. For whatever reason, looking around, based on your notice from before, she was definitely the target. And they knew exactly chair that Izzy was clearly sitting in was destroyed.
Then can I do, I guess, a contacts check to see who the rewinder is?
Oh, it's Izzy.
Or
It's very clearly
Oh,
like Izzy's power
Oh.
is rewinding time.
okay.
Out of character, that's what makes her a good therapist. When she says something fucked up, she just walks it back.
Damn. That's so fucked.
Bambushka, she immediately makes a beeline. Like she just immediately makes a beeline because she like to see if there's anything she can do to help.
Okay. I need a lore check to try to like staunch this bleeding to do first aid, and it's a pretty difficult check.
Okay.
Are you gonna need help
Can-
with that? Maybe.
Can I just extend a fate point then? Because I have like nothing to lore. Can I do a fate point for
what
that?
are you doing?
I think Bambushka has she has like some gauze and bandages and like some pain meds that she always has for her idiots that always gets injured. And so she's just taking every little thing out of her bag, maybe like some like napkins that she's taken from like fast food places to try to like stop up the blood. I think she's just trying to stabilize her.
I think
At, like
Bailey puts a hand on your shoulder and is like, Bushka, it's not, we can't help her. It's not going to be enough.
Okay,
I
then
would like
let's
to
help her.
actually help her, though.
Yeah.
GM, is that possible for me to
It's
come up
possible for
and-
you to help her. You
All right,
can't
well,
help her with napkins.
Sure. I don't know if I'm still trying to keep a low profile. Probably not with Draco, my anatomically incorrect snake, following me around.
Yeah.
But let's just say that I could do a little bit of reverse necromancy and maybe close up these gun hole wounds, or at least extrude the bullets out whilst closing them, so that they're not trapped within her.
What does that look
Possibly.
like?
Yeah, the stitching of flesh is basically a general knitting that happens on kind of the skin epidermis level, right? You can kind of see the web building up as it works its way to the surface of the skin. The bullets itself, if there are any still in the body, are being pushed up slowly by this web.
Okay.
And I guess I've got morbid as an aspect that I can tap. Binder of the Dead is my higher concept. And I'm assuming this is like a will roll,
Yeah.
since that's the primary
Spend a fate
resource
point.
for me.
Roll will.
Okay, cool. Okay, minus that cancels that blank. Okay, so that's a -1 to my will, which is 3. But with that fate point spent, that gives me a 2 to that, right? So that would be 5 total.
Okay.
Math.
With a 5 total, the bullets pop out of Izzy's stomach, and with a gasp, she sits up. I was almost gone there.
You were almost gone, and slight side effect. Now your soul belongs to me, but we don't have to dwell on that. Tell us what happened. What happened immediately before?
Also, we're tacking this onto your bill, but we'll talk about that later.
Right.
I don't know, just a gang of people showed up and just opened fire.
Can we clock the reactions on the other 2 people in this room?
They nod along.
Neither of them look guilty, right?
No,
Okay.
they're just bystanders in this. A shadow
I happen
darkens
to
the
look
bar doorway.
Oh, an ominous
I
shadow.
have front teeth, so I can't make this voice work.
No.
I know what happened.
How did you get untied?
I have more teeth.
It's metal chain! What?
I was really high. What do you want from me?
you were really high. Did you have the water?
Does everyone
I
do
did have
stuff
the water.
with their mouth around your fuck?
It's a very oral neighborhood.
This is #1 tool in your toolbox, Clinch. I'm
Clint's
surprised
just
you're not
gonna
utilizing
walk
it more.
over and grab the nearest bottle of alcohol from the bar.
It's a Brita full of Stolichnaya.
I don't care. I'm just gonna drink it.
This is mine.
And this is dun dun dun, the artist from the first act, right?
Noel Pietro steps
Mm.
in, his sweatshirt covered in teeth blood.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm Thober now. And like I was trying to tell you when I was not Thober, I'm a prophet. I can see things, but only when I'm very high. And then I draw things. I've been noticing a lady that keeps coming through the neighborhood, and that's when I noticed a bunch of like dead dudes showing up. I didn't know they were dead dudes at the time, but then you said the thing, and I started looking into it on like the obituaries, and those are all dead dudes. The thing is, in my visions and when I would see her, something was very odd. Something was very ominous. It's like she wasn't. It's like she wasn't all there, or like she was only partly here and then partly somewhere else. But she was with the group here when they thought up Mount Marlow, and when they left, I followed them.
So you know where they're at?
Yes.
Do you happen to have a lot of copper around?
No.
Okay.
You just want to tell us where it is. Probably not safe for you to deal with this.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna let you guys do this. Cause I need to go find my teeth.
Oh, we're gonna buy you new ones. Just where do we need to go?
Oh, Inver, you're muted.
I hid them in places 3, but you'll have to solve a riddle to find each one.
God
They're
damn it!
also-
Not again.
We're not.
It's the
But-
it's the same riddles every time, Noe. So it's fine. Like you got it.
Damn it.
Maybe I should move to
Have a
New York.
notebook somewhere.
Look here. Just take my business phone. I marked my route like using Google Maps, and he'll hand you his iPhone 3G.
I look at the address and immediately just plug it into my phone instead. I'm not touching that outdated phone.
It is an old warehouse about 5 blocks down. You know that there used to be some steelworks there. At one point, like 80 years ago, it was like a factory that a lot of like Russian immigrants would work in.
Okay. Well, we got a location. We should probably go now. So, Noelle, you hold the fort down here, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
God.
The answer to the third riddle is it's been with you the whole time. It's taped behind your ear.
He feels the back of his head and pulls out like a tooth, but it's like like a crocodile tooth. It's like, no, that's not the right one.
Didn't say it was gonna be your teeth. You were just gonna find 3 teeth after the 3 riddles.
Damn it.
I finished the bottle.
GM, before we skedaddle into the next scene, I would love to retroactively, stealthily take the teeth that I had given to the client initially. Can I do that? Or can I do it now? I don't mind. If it has to be harder and I'll do it now, I'll do it now.
Roll
They were
burglary.
unconscious.
Roll for what now?
Burglary.
I don't have it. So can I use stealth? No.
No, it's burglary.
All right. They were unconscious. Okay. That is
Well, she
a +1. GM, what you got? Hey, give me the teeth. Give it. I just told him there's going to be a riddle. I need to make good on this. Don't make me go find more teeth.
That's 0.
Ha!
Damn it.
Damn it.
Ha!
You get the teeth back.
Yes.
You can hide them in places.
Yes. Good. Perfect for epilogue narrative. We may proceed.
Yes. All right, we're gonna scoot along.
Really, make more vodka for me.
We're gonna scoot along to the epilogue because we're running short on time. You guys rush the 5 blocks down, following the GPS coordinates, ending up at an old steelworks that's very familiar to one Bambushka.
Didn't this place close down?
It did. It did indeed. As you approach, you will notice several shadows noticing you approach and slinking back into the factory.
Can I invoke my stunt tongue wagging, where I basically can provoke like all the enemies around, like the mob of enemies, um to um like come directly at me. Like I start like, we know you're in here. Why are you working in this abandoned factory? It is too dangerous. Why are you here? This is no good, no good.
All right, roll provoke.
Or is that a fate point since it's a stunt?
Nice, do it.
Uh, so that's a 5 total.
All right, with a 5, um, lumbering forms, the awakened dead, shuffle their way out of the factory towards you. Their eyes gleam with malice. They know that you are one of their targets, one that must die, and they begin to chase after you. The rest of you have an opening to either run into the factory or stick with Bambushka and try to beat the crap out of these things.
I am gonna grapple to the roof
Okay.
and go
You
from
grapple
that
up the
way.
roof?
Yeah.
I am a tank, so I can at least distract for a little.
Mary, you
Successes.
know all the weird robo zombie stuff, so you gotta go inside. Glitch is really good at punching people, not as good as me, but they're pretty good at punching people. They'll be able to help you out there. You're already grappling up to the ceiling.
You hear that yelling away. We're on a comm link. I can still hear you.
Come ask
Cestus
me.
will stay down with Bambushka and use back alley pugilist brawler. My
Heck yeah.
stunt, which is I'm at home in a big old burly brawl with multiple opponents. When I fight a mob of nameless NPCs, ergo robo zombies, I deal additional stress on successful physical hits to them.
Hell yeah.
So I'll be
Hell
here with
yeah.
Bambushka fighting off robo zombies. The 2 elderly members of the squad just throwing hands.
Mira,
This is a movie
Mira,
coaster.
just come up here with me and we'll go in through the back.
Yeah, sure enough, I'm gonna take my Draco escalator up and just have my snake like
Yeah, the old people are our frontliners.
Hell yeah. For the sake of time, we're gonna hand wave that and say that you two are dealing
Hell
with
yeah.
that while the others go in through the back. You guys look down through the skylight into this ancient factory, and you can see that it is alive with machinery, and all along the walls, scrolled all the way up to the ceiling in chalk, are equations. Endless mathematical formulae. And inside, surrounded by these shambling techno robo zombies, is a woman. She's dressed in, I would say, standard housewife affair. You know, sort of like the 50s yellow dress, an apron. And standing behind her is something that, at least to Clinch's eyes, looks very much like a bomb. Massive, the size of a bull.
Do we need to roll
Enver
initiative?
did again. Oh,
No.
Not yet.
we should stop her, but we also need to get that bomb shut off at the same time.
Any other beings around this one 1950s housewife?
Yeah, there's like, I want to say like 3 or 4 of the little zombos are hanging
3 or
back.
4.
They
Okay.
seem to be
Behind?
no, they seem to be in front of her. She's directing them as they load that bomb onto a cart.
Can I get Draco to slither up and tail whip the bomb into our direction? So at least it's in our hands and we'll hot potato it from there.
Oh, you'd have to roll really, really high. This thing is the size of a bull.
Why don't you
This is
and
enormous.
Draco get in her face, and I'll go for the bomb.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe
All
I
right. Okay.
can do something.
We'll play the distraction route then, and
Yeah.
I mostly want to distract the trad wife. If the other tech zombies get in the way, then we'll try and slap them back. But until then,
Yeah.
right?
I'll wait on
Right
your
on
mark.
trad wife.
All right. The way we're gonna do this is Tradwife is actually going to go first because she has a stunt.
Hell yeah, cannon.
Um,
Mm.
yeah. Tradwife will look up at the two of you through that moonlight and smile and will rush towards the exit with the bomb following on a little mechanized cart after her.
GM, I
She's
feel
running
the
away.
need to remind you that I have Soul Trap as one of my stunts or extra. I'm not quite sure, but what
This
we
is
had negotiated
true.
was that if we were in the same zone as me, it actually takes them double movement to get out. So I don't know what Rush does, but does that bring her speed to normal?
Yeah, she tries to run out and has to move at a brisk walking pace. She is at the exit, but is unable to leave the building on this turn. Um, with that, let's roll initiative.
Yay.
You said that's notice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, better. I rolled a 3 this time.
All right. Hold up. How much you got? Goose egg. Cestus? Okay.
Makes sense. Besties rolled the same
Oh.
initiative, so I'm still gonna go out right after you because I said you go first and then I'll follow. So
Okay, yeah. No worries.
All right. So first up is Tradwife, then Cestus, then Mira, then Clinch, and finally Bambushka. The Zambonis are going to go on the Tradwife's turn. I'm going to have the Horde outside attack Bambushka and Cestus. Roll fight to defend. I need new dice.
I don't think the debuff is still active anymore, GM, for what it's worth. I'm pretty sure we've
Yeah.
switched scenes.
That's a total of 6 for me.
Hell yeah. All
And
right.
I deal additional stress to all the ones that I punched that were trying to punch me.
All right, cool. Yeah. Instead of them hitting you, you hit them really, really hard. They all take they all take 3 stress. They all take a stress from that stunt, if I remember correctly. Very cool. With that, Cestus, it's your turn.
Ushka, I think you know inside better than they're gonna know inside. Like you guys owned the factory beforehand, right? As he's still like he's got one wrapped under here, just like knuckling it the whole time.
Just work here. I just work here. I move the things, I fix the things, I take apart things, and I want to take these apart.
Well, what if I get these ones and you help them take apart stop moving. And then you help them take apart the stuff inside there, and he's just gonna keep barreling into all of these ones around him.
Because he's asking me that, is it possible to invoke another tongue wagging? Maybe just to like stop them in their tracks as they're trying to escape. Is that, or do I need to wait for my turn?
Are you gonna neg them into not escaping?
Yeah, like
You'd have to wait
yeah,
till
like
your
doing.
turn.
Okay, but I'll
Yeah.
do that to
They're
be like,
pretty focused on you
what?
two, though.
And I'll
So does
just keep.
Bambushka have to roll a fight to defend against their attack on her? Are they attacking her?
Not yet. That was the attack on their turn was focused on Cestus.
Okay.
Cestus, do you want to do anything other than talk?
I'm just gonna keep my brawler stunt going and just fighting off these, robo zombies over and over. Each time Cestus is also apologizing to Jeeves because he's not 100% certain if they're related or not, or like distant cousins. But it's like every time one of them goes down, he's like, "I'm sorry, Jeeves," and then goes for another one.
That's this. Not all data related.
I don't want to make any assumptions.
All right. Yeah. Roll fight.
That is minus and a plus, so that goes away. Minus negative or minus neutral for +5.
Oh man, their butts are getting kicked, my dude. You bend and bust a couple of metal bones out of place as you were beating on these things. Mira, it's your turn.
Oh, is it now? Wonderful. Let's go after the trad wife.
Okay.
I am the prize.
What do you want to do?
I probably have to dodge some zomboids, but assuming that is fine. Or maybe just Draco goes and snaps at her ankles. Yes, let's bite her feet off. I would like to do that with my skeleton snake. Thank
All
you.
right. Give me athletics to get past the Zambonis.
With my skelly snake,
Yeah.
I don't have athletics. So
We'll
it's
say
just
he's
gonna
got
be-
a +2.
That's generous. Sure, I'll take it.
Yeah.
No complaints here, GM. Oh, not bad. Okay, that cancels out. Then that's a 2. So that's a +4 for athletics.
All right. Meets beats. He does just barely get past them, but he is missing a couple of bones after that as he
That's
gets
okay.
to the trad
We'll
wife.
replace them.
What would you like him to do to the trad wife?
We're gonna replace those bones with foot bones.
Fun. Those bones are in
Fun.
use, so
As I snap at them with Skelly Snake's skeletal jaws. I didn't roll so hot on that. Most of my rolls canceled out. I mean, my will is still great, but I would love to pump it more. And since we're at the end, I feel like we might as well just use a fate point. Can I do that?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Give
So I'm
yourself
gonna add
+2.
+2, which is going to bring that up to a +6.
Okay. Draco goes to snap at her feet, and she almost too casually takes half a step back. Draco shoots down, and she slams a high heel into his forehead. Down, boy.
I
Bad
don't.
snake.
I don't like when you're winning. Chat, donate more. Let's give the GM another penalty. It's the final round.
Draco, no!
Clinch.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
As soon as I see that happen, I grapple down onto the top of the bomb and I want to try to shut this thing off.
Hell yeah. Roll lore first.
Lore, okay. I'm smart. It's not a bad roll, though. I think it's just a flat. No, it's a 3.
All right, with a 3, you managed to pry off the outer casing of this bomb. On the inside, you see a mechanism that is like far more complex than anything you have ever seen before. But it is clearly analog. Despite that, this is
Damn,
like
even the
digital
enemies
piece.
don't upgrade their shit.
What's more, inside of it, there is a tiny sliver of the same metal that you use for your costume and crime fighting, suspended in a clear fluid, floating at the center of this thing.
I'm suing you. The fuck? Yeah, can I make a roll to try to disable this safely? Especially since it's my tech is part of this?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Plus,
Can I
concentration
argue that
safe.
this would be resources since they are using my own shit in this bomb?
I will
I'm
accept
literally
that.
wearing the same metal.
I will accept that. Yeah.
Okay.
Only if you lick it.
I'm not licking a bomb.
It is on
Oh,
Sagittarius.
hell yeah. I rolled 4 pluses, so that's 7. Holy shit.
Hell yeah, with a 7. You deftly pry out the container that the special metal is in. And as you do so, it weaves a massive nest of wiring inside. Looking through it and knowing what you know,
Mm-hmm.
this bomb would have leveled the entirety of Chicago if it had gone off.
Damn.
But for now, it is safe.
Well, I'm gonna take this, and I just put the metal in my thing. I don't know how you stole my tech, but your bomb's dead. And then I'll just move to be close to where Mira is fighting the lady.
Hell yeah. All right. Bambushka, you're up.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna super tank Granny as my high concept and just go straight for Tradwife because I feel like she's probably controlling these things. Um and I think I just want to like get my purse and just again just take a massive swing on her. Like, this is just performative. You don't have to actually do this. You can be mother and have career. It is possible. I did it. I raised many good children, grandchildren, great grandchildren. The performative actions, it's still toxic. Let me rewire your brain. And she just whacks her as hard as she can with the bag, just like she would if her sons or her grandsons were being naughty.
All right. Roll them bones.
Okay, so it's a 3. But can I use if it doesn't, can I use a fate point if I need to for that? I
Yeah,
don't
you get
think
a plus
that
5.
can I go?
So
Okay,
it becomes a 5. Yeah.
comes to 5. Okay, let me go ahead and do that. I just want to absolutely just nail her with my carpet bag.
Your years of knowledge help you catch as you go in to nail her with the carpet bag. You see that she is already smiling, already like stepping out of the way of the hit before you even start swinging. And kind of put 2 and 2 together that she is seeing these hits before they happen.
Mm.
The carpet bag won't hit, but a left hook will.
I've been around the block enough times. I absolutely nail her. Sometimes you just gotta. Oh, sometimes the bear is unpredictable, and you gotta take out the bear, or in this case, Tradwife.
All right, you
Is there a difference? I
hit
choose
her
bear.
with that left hook, slamming straight into her gut. She marks the 2 stress box and looks actually shocked that someone is able to see through her bullshit. Um, you weren't supposed to hit me. None of you
Well,
were
I hit you,
supposed to
and
hit me.
well, I did. What you gonna do about it, huh?
My formula must be wrong. She looks up around at like her mathematic formula all scrolled across the space. Or this timeline is. She smiles, and on her turn, she will spend a fate point. Something normally a monster can't do. The howl of industry fills your ears. And Bambushka, you find yourself in a somewhat familiar place. The factory at the height of its production. The rest of you are unfortunately quite out of time. And in that hazy moment of uncertainty, she fucking books it out the back door.
GM,
Yeah.
I would like to spend a fate point for a stunt that we created specifically for Cestus called Counterspell This, bitch. And as the incantation starts to leave her mouth,
As soon as she starts speaking those math formula, yeah.
Cestus, through the lower mandible of one of the zombie robots, hucks it so the metal skull hits her right in the mouth, ending the spell and stopping the effect.
The effect ends. She now has the consequence silenced.
Only Mira does magic.
She looks at you terrified. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it, gang. The rest of the fight's a mop up.
We wallop in tandem, movie poster style.
I think without her being able to command her zombies, they simply stand there and watch as you beat the absolute fuck out of this trad wife.
I think it might be fun if each of us has like one descriptor
Yeah.
of like what that last punch looks like.
Yeah.
I would love Draco to just get a tail slam in there so that, some of the bones shatter. It's such a heavy hit.
Damn. And then I think once Draco does that, I just slide in, grab her in like a full Nelson, and just suplex her on her neck.
Other than like mathematical prophecy, this is just a trad wife, yo.
We're whooping her ass. She stole from me.
Cestus looks at the 3 other women that are part of the team he's on, and he's like,
You can do it. Yeah.
You can do it.
Permission granted, Cestus.
just punches her again in the mouth.
And Bambushka, bringing it up in the end.
Bambushka, she absolutely takes her knitting needles out, and she hates the child life. She hates this new, she always is angry about these new trends, and this one just really bothers her. She takes her 2 knitting needles and just straight through the eyes. She is done.
Jesus Christ.
I'm the one that went too far.
She was gonna blow up the whole city. She's been stealing people's bodies. Like, it's okay. We're
Stealing
we're
people's
All of
trade
y'all's faces
secrets.
just went wide at this.
Yeah, and it's not like we can take her to the police station because no one's there. We're going to take her to the hospital instead.
Well, should we be worried about that?
I'll chain her
feel
to a
like we
bed.
should
It'll be
worried.
fine.
All right.
Or is she
I
dead
pocket
or
at least 2 of her teeth.
I definitely stabbed through eyes into a brain. Is she dead?
I've got this.
Or did she
Okay,
survive?
let's go. And it's just cut away of me just dragging the 3 of them and this body along. So we get out of here.
She is super dead, but I will say, as the last of her life expires from her form, she maintains that stupid, smug grin and the potential of a sequel. If you donate now, listeners.
Wouldn't you like to see us on screen again? Wasn't that just a fun romp, lighthearted, family-friendly romp?
This was so
Well,
family friendly everywhere, 100%.
It's very wholesome. We have a good group.
Before we get to the final epilogue, I do want to let our listeners know that this adventure was originally written as a 5 to 7 parter, and I think we did an amazing job tonight. So, huge props to our cast.
I mean, brave. Just, oh my God. Running that. Amazing.
The
For anyone
huge
in
props to our
chat-
donors. Thank you, chat.
Yes.
Thank you for the
Yes,
fate
thank
points
you.
and for crippling our GM. That was clutch.
And
That's
don't
it. Yeah.
don't go anywhere. There's another game right after this one being co-GM'd by both PJ and Jocelyn. It is a Pathfinder 2e game called Till Death Do Us Part. So stick around, donate more money, have fun. We have all the stories all week long.
Hell yeah. Let's finish up with an epilogue. Bailey's Bar is a little trashed, but not so trashed that the neighborhood doesn't come out, help sweep up a little bit, pass out a couple of drinks, get the music pumping, soft jazz fills the air. You guys saved the day. So how are you finishing up the night? Madam Mira, you want to go first?
I got a pocket full of teeth to grind up.
Oh, God.
So I'm going to get out my mortar and pestle and start grinding up the teeth that I've procured throughout the day so I can turn it into the embroidery thread I need to make the runic inscriptions within my suit jacket.
In the middle of a jazz bar. That's
Yep.
on brand.
You know what?
Cestus.
Also, I'll take an old fashioned while I roll.
Okay. Bailey gives you an old fashioned. Cestus, how are you finishing the night?
Testis is back upstairs in the agency's little office space, feet kicked up by the window with it cracked open just a little bit. One of Clue Master's expensive cigars out of the desk back in his mouth. The plastered helmet sitting just over the nose and just
Amazing.
God damn it.
We love an old hembo. Bambushka.
Bambushka, she had sandwiches made already. She had them prepared for the day. So she's drinking vodka just right out the bottle while passing out sandwiches, making sure that they're eating, they're drinking. They can have some spirits while they have some water. They're adults. They can make their own decisions. I just like to coddle them. Yes, exactly, Inver, exactly. So she's just making sure that everyone's eating. She's forcing Bailey to take break. We will clean tomorrow. Today you've been through shock. Have one of your own drinks.
He will absolutely drink to that. And
Oh, and
last but not least.
she shoots off a text to one of her grandchildren being like, "You'll never guess where I went today."
Last but not least, Clinch. How are you ending the night?
I think Clinch is just probably sat over the bar wherever Mira has taken place up. And while Mira is just working on this, Clinch has a computer up and is just like, okay, can we send money here to the bar to fix this? Can we do this? This dude needs new teeth. Like, is handling all the logistical end of day, end of mission shit. Types a full mission report, just goes through all the logs, correcting the shit from the morgue that got all messed. Like, she's just still working.
A hero's job is never done.
Babushka is fully trying to take the computer and like exchange it for sandwiches.
Nope. You eventually like move it and you see that it can't actually move too far because I've chained it to the bar because I knew you would do that.
I will stop if you eat.
And with that, our adventure comes to a close. Thanks for playing, everybody. Thanks for
chat.
watching, everyone, and donating.
So much fun. So much fun, guys. Oh my gosh.
And enjoy
Yes,
the
hail
rest of the
hydrate,
week.
guys. Hail
Have a
hydrate.
good night
Hail
and stay
hydrate.
tuned
And
for the
stick around
next
for the
one to
next
start
one.
in
Yeah.
probably the next 5-10 minutes, something like that. So just keep an eye on the channel. Bye.
Well,
Bye, y'all.
Bye.